Welcome back to Mik'd Up. It's Monday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Monday. Happy weekend. Great weekend. Wonderful Super Bowl.
Wait, do the Bengals kids still not have school today?
Bengals.
Bengals.
Wow.
Bengals.
Is that it? Bengals?
Bengals.
I'm a Bengals guy. Not a Bengals guy, but...
I'm a Rams guy.
Bengals, right?
Bengals
Obviously.
Well, they said they weren't going to have school today, but they were so confident they would win. I don't know.
I think Monday after the Super Bowl should be a national holiday.
And they called that in Cincinnati.
Game, you're drunk, you're eating a lot of trashy food. Like, you want a little recovery day, especially after you come back from Napa and you have a 3:30 flight, and 3:30 car service picks you up to bring you to the airport in the morning, and you land and you don't have any sleep. But not very many people do that. I did that. My wife was not happy with me. I made it here. We have a great show for you today. No guest. You're just here with the boys. You got Lloyd. You have Jackie. You have Stewie. We are all here. Recap the weekend. Recap the halftime show. Talk about the lockout. Doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. Looks like you're going to keep me. Give me a little preview of what we have to come this week. LSU baseball starts off. Football is over with, so now it's baseball season. I know the basketball's still going on, but it's baseball season. LSU basketball winning 2 straight after losing 6 of 7. I think it was 6 of 7, right? 6 of 7?
Yeah, 6 of 7.
Losing 6 of 7, won 2 straight. Looks like they kind of get back. They're kind of right the ship. Their schedule favorable for towards the end of the year.
I mean, that's when you want to get hot. It's March.
Yeah, you want to get hot. You had that little, like, look at Arkansas. Arkansas started off a little tough. Now they're hot. They're ready to go.
Thing is, you don't ever want to peak too early.
Never want to peak too early, unless you just want to stay peaked the entire time. It's just
yeah, I mean, that's...
That doesn't always happen, but huge show. Also, we're not very good at prop bets. We've come to realize that. I know
someone in the corner.
Lloyd's grinding over here. I don't mean to bring up, but Lloyd, what was your record this weekend?
2 and 13.
Under prop bets. What's that? Say with your chest.
2 and 13.
2 of 13.
2 of 13.
2 for 13.
2 and 13.
2 and 13. That's not very good.
Not great. Not great.
But
we're playing with house money, boys.
But Lloyd decided to make 3 prop bets at 3 separate times that he doesn't realize that he remembered that he did, but he won 3 of the 4 futures.
Ignorance is bliss.
And it worked out.
3-time Future Bowl champion, Lloyd Courtney. Thank you.
Congratulations. Congratulations to Lloyd.
Shit-faced Lloyd.
That's
We love you.
right. That's right.
Tell me what the future looks like.
I had some props that I had that I thought were going to hit. The way the game started, I was like, no doubt. Over 3.5 field goals. Thought, no doubt, gonna hit. I was so caught up in watching the game and talking to my friends and hanging out in the Super Bowl that I thought they hit it. I thought we hit 4 field goals, but it was only 3 field goals. I realized after the game, did not hit the 4th field goal.
I got burned by the field goals, too.
Burned.
Who is it? Matt Gay? Is that their kicker for the Rams?
Yep.
He had more points than McPherson.
Coward.
Wow.
I thought that would be the lock.
I'm with you.
Don't ever say the word, but I thought that would.
Well, you can say it after the fact.
Yeah, you said
Can't
that.
say it during.
Yeah, you can say it now.
You can say it now, but you can't say it during. It, right?
You probably
So
said
I
it during.
thought I missed that one. I had a little LSU football parlay. I said Odell Beckham. Now this was separate. I was so confident Odell was going to score a touchdown that I went Odell anytime touchdown, hit it.
Same.
But I also put that Odell anytime touchdown in my 14 parlay. So I went Odell anytime touchdown. I went Jamar Chase anytime touchdown.
Okay.
I went Joe Burrow 277 passing yards. Odell over 63.5 yards, right? Odell starts the game off touchdown, 52 yards. I'm like, no doubt about it. He's getting 12 more yards just before halftime. Boom, messes the knee up.
A little behind.
Hated to see it. I'm hoping that everybody's worst fears aren't
It's
realized.
that same left knee. So he tore that.
So I'm hoping he didn't re-tear his ACL.
No, it came out this morning. They said.
Oh, he did come out?
It's torn.
It came out as torn?
Well, that's what the.
Oh, don't give me false information. Don't false info me over here.
That's what the docs think.
Okay,
You
blame
can
it on
see his
Rogan.
That's
face.
what the docs
He's
think.
done it before.
Don't let Stewie, no false info.
He's done it before. That's all
Of
I'm
course,
saying.
he's done the same knee, but no false info. We don't know for sure. It looks like it is. I don't want to make assumptions because Odell is finally getting back to old Odell. He looked great.
He
Unreal.
looked so
Great.
good.
In the postseason, towards the end of the year, looked awesome. He was happy.
Last
Still
night was
terrible
his
form.
game.
But he needed 12 yards. Thought I was going to hit it. And it didn't matter because I only went 1 for 4 out of those props. So it didn't really
What
matter.
was the Jamar Chase touchdown you needed?
I needed Jamar to score a touchdown. He got a bunch of
He had
yards.
a cool
no
catch.
touchdown.
Does that make up for it?
No. Unfortunately, Barstool Sportsbook does not give me the
What a
cool
catch,
catch.
though.
Cool catch.
Cool
What a
catch.
great catch.
Bonus. Yeah. What
What
a
if they
catch.
did have a cool catch parlay of the day? Like,
No, that would hit it.
Should.
That would've
hit it.
Should. That'd make it. not a cooler, but one of the cool catches that everybody kind of sleeps on, the one-handed swing pass he caught.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw
Right
that.
behind
Yeah.
him.
Nobody
Yes.
noticed it.
And he got like 10 yards.
I was
on
around,
that.
like, y'all realize that he just caught that with one hand?
Well, it's like normal now.
Smooth and so easy that nobody noticed it, right?
You know who almost went up that? The Philly special. Matt Stafford almost got it.
Yeah, they didn't execute
Stafford.
that one very well.
What if he just
They tried.
Danny
What if?
Dimes snagged it?
Matt Stafford had a pretty good game. He had some. Then he had the interception.
2 picks.
Yeah, the first one was like
Tip.
a little. The guy tried to one-handed. The other one he probably shouldn't have thrown it deep, but it was a great play by Bates in the end zone.
Then the guy came in the end zone with the flip-flops.
Yeah,
Vernon
Hargreaves decided
Hargreaves.
that he was on the sideline, which I don't know how. I thought you had to be. I mean, I guess it's Super Bowl, they put other people, but on the sideline, this man goes and celebrates. I didn't even realize they gave him a penalty. It's like, why are they on the 10-yard line?
Me too. I did the same thing.
Yeah,
I was like,
I didn't
why
realize
are
that they gave
starting
him a
on the 10?
flag.
Didn't he catch the ball in the end zone? And he was like, oh, this idiot goes in on his flip-flops with his slides on, his street clothes, and starts celebrating the end zone on the Super Bowl. Not gonna, like, the one game that all eyes are on.
Like a tenured vet, dude.
The
Like, he's
referees
a
are
guy.
not gonna let that one go.
Here's a guy.
He was like, he
Right.
knows what the NFL is all about. Vernon Hargreaves been around for a minute. He runs out there and just
Runs out there.
slides.
Said, I'm gonna celebrate. I'm not playing, but I'm gonna celebrate. And now what happened is now their team starts on the 10-yard line. They get what? I think two first downs, and then they punt.
Is it Vernon Hargreaves' fault that the referees got involved? Because it seems like that's when the flag started to fly.
No, there was some
Also-
chippiness before when Donald.
Yeah, but they
and
let it
Joe-
go.
Yeah, they let it go.
They
That's
didn't
what I'm
even.
saying.
They didn't even
No
call
flags.
the flag.
Referees ate the flags, kept it in their pocket.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, crunch time happens. Flags everywhere. Flag.
it 4 straight?
4 straight times. Like, what are we doing?
Well, one of the Bengals
Ticky-tack
offensive
flop.
linemen had Donald in a chokehold, and they didn't call a flag.
Yeah.
The T. Higgins.
T.
RKO'd
Higgins
him.
threw
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey down by his face mask. No penalty. 75-yard touchdown catch. And then you're going to give him this ticky-tack interference calls in the end zone. I'm like, come on.
Well, they saw that 55 Wilson, our guy,
You tell me that.
Wyoming.
It was a 55 game.
They saw him lock Cooper Kupp up, and they were like, "No way, no way. Let's get a flag for
If
that."
we really want to speak our truth within the trust tree, right? We're all friends here.
Are we? Yeah, we're in the trust tree.
Started off 0 for 2. Not only on the coin toss had tails, heads, and she flipped the shit out of that coin.
Billy,
That
she
thing
still
was
got it.
spinning.
I did bet tails. Didn't get tails.
Wait,
Didn't get tails.
I was right. I told you guys about the coin flip. Whoever
Did
wins
they win?
No,
They-
whoever wins the coin flip loses the game.
I know who won it.
the Bengals.
Bengals
Did they
won
win
it?
Yeah, so you know what I did? I was like, you know what? I can't bet against Joe Burrow. I was like, I have the fact, I have the stat. I should bet the Rams,
went
and I
against
had it in, and I was like,
You did.
I can't
He had
do
his
this.
phone
You
in
know
his
what your
hand.
heart.
I
You
can't
know
do
your
it.
heart.
Wow.
It's
I
8
went-
straight now.
Wow. Maybe we're gonna play the trends next year. We have a whole year. of
Gotta
thinking
play the
about it.
trends.
But
next
if you want to
season.
talk about prop betting, we did that. I did coin toss loser.
Kick
Then I
return.
did first kickoff to not be a touchback. This man had no intention at all of taking that kick out.
Dude, they
they
could've
must
set
have
you up
told
there.
somebody like hey, it was 2
It
yards
was
deep, and he just saying it
look,
straight
it was-
up.
But it was in the end zone. It was already in there.
They definitely told him
Dude,
not
when
to
he
take
kicked
that out.
it, he went like this. He had no intention
Yeah,
of bringing
he
that
was-
back.
Okay,
he had
well,
money on it.
I missed on that one too. I bet that. I missed on that. I
Because
thought
the
it was-
Hall of Fame stat.
Yes.
It made
And I
sense.
listened to Pat McAfee, and that was not good. He's
What
a
did he say
kicker.
about it?
He lost 50 grand on the coin toss.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't.
Back-to-back
I bet 50
years?
grand.
Back-to-back years, he's down 90 grand on coin tosses alone.
But Pat McAfee's a kicker. You would think that he would. He has the information. He knows the ball stinks. He knows that he can't get to the end zone. Touchback. Okay. Well, and who's the kickoff guy for the Rams?
This
Is
guy.
it? I think it's gay.
No, who received first? Who
Oh,
received
you talking about the
Rams,
return
Rams.
guy?
McPherson
Oh,
kicked
McPherson.
it.
Watch it.
McPherson bombed
He has the boom
Kick
bomb.
Pearson.
He has
It
the
was
big
2
leg.
steps in the end zone. Take it out. Be
No,
a guy,
you
dude.
can't.
It's the Super Bowl.
Hold
and
on.
You have one chance to get your hands on the rock.
One chance. You don't think anybody's gonna score again?
No, but I'm telling you, if you're the kickoff returner,
Yeah, but the kickoff
this
return.
is my time to make a statement, dude. You'd have to kick it out
Who's-
the absolute back of the end zone for me to not want to return that
Who
thing.
was it?
I mean,
Taylor?
Kickoff returner is not. It's not Devin
For the
Hester.
Rams?
You know what I mean? It's
Brandon
not Devin.
Powell.
It's
Yeah, it
not
was
Devin
Powell.
Hester.
No, who
Yeah,
was the one for the
Brandon
Bengals?
If I'm the
other
fifth
day?
string wide receiver
It
and
was
you
Trent
put me back
Taylor.
on kickoffs, you say don't return it, I will get cut.
Is your
Running
moment?
it out.
Well, that's why you're not a kickoff returner. That's why you're
I mean,
sitting
the-
here
the
and
period
producing,
of things.
producing like
Trent Taylor had
The
a day.
buzz.
huh?
He
Trent
did
Taylor had a day.
Returning them.
Yep, he had some good punt
He
returns.
found a seam and immediately put his arm over that ball.
Yeah.
I'm doing way too much.
What was my other prop? So I missed the field goals. I missed
McPherson?
I didn't have. You had McPherson. Missed the coin toss. Missed the field goals.
Anthem?
I didn't do the anthem. I did not do them. I did hit the Odell Beckham. I missed my parlay. I bet at halftime. I took the Bengals money line at halftime.
Me too.
Missed. Thought I was gonna hit it, but I also took both teams to score in the third quarter at half. That was my biggest bet. Hit it.
Nice.
So the big bet ended up like the units. We'll talk the units. I don't know. People don't know about the
Big
units.
unit guy.
Classic.
But I'm a big unit guy, so my units were better on that one. I had worse odds, hit it, so my cash out ended up making up for a lot of the other shit. But
What a day.
what a
The
game!
Super Bowl is the best.
Halftime show was
Halftime
fire.
show was great.
Fire, right?
Best of all time?
I think it's best of all time.
Close.
I don't really remember the Prince
yeah,
one.
it's just
You may be
there's
too
so
young.
many.
I was looking in
too
second
young.
grade. I didn't even
Tom-
know who Prince was.
Was that not the Saints Super Bowl?
No, that was
that was the Who.
Bears.
Bears, Colts.
I mean, the production, it wasn't too much. You know what I mean? Like that's what I mean. The stage wasn't too much. The production of it wasn't too much. You allowed the artist to like show their deal. Like they didn't try to do it didn't take away from the music. And you got Dr. Dre, then you got Snoop Dogg, then you got Eminem, then you got 50 Cent.
And Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige
Kendrick
killed
Lamar.
it.
She nearly
Like,
died out there.
Kendrick
Lamar killed it. And I'm like, damn. And honestly, I mean, all of those, like I'm a fan of all of those. It wasn't like, damn, I don't really care about, whoever. Like, no, they crushed it. Eminem ends it at the end. I'm like, this is.
And they're all old as shit.
And
But they're all still doing it.
Crushing.
Yeah, they're all still doing it. Like Snoop Dogg looks like he's the same.
It was so 2005, but it was perfect for the moment.
That video.
But here's the deal. That's why they're so good. Is
LA.
that they're so good and they're so iconic. Like they're iconic because those songs
Are
happened
timeless.
20 years ago, but they are timeless.
That's
right.
the Dre beat, that little piano. Okay, that's timeless.
Like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Like
timeless.
those. If those songs were released today, they would still be hits. And that's
100%.
how you know an artist, a rapper, or a singer is
Good.
unbelievable. Is because
Test of time.
exactly.
Well, you know who had the best seat in the house for the halftime show? McPherson. He didn't go to the locker room.
He did. He just watched the whole thing.
didn't
Did
go
you
to
see
the
that?
locker
No, he
took him
didn't go to the
halftime
locker
show.
room.
What?
He's
Yes.
a baller.
He's
Yeah.
great. Well, he probably knew he had to be out there.
He had to do his practice kicks.
Yeah.
Watch.
Can you imagine if he was kicking field goals in the middle of the halftime show?
The
Catching
fact-
Snoop Dogg's blunt.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Yes.
Yeah.
That little head
Snoop.
high.
LA, bro, everything's legal there.
And
But in the
Khaled-
that thing up,
stadium,
yes.
I know there was like that PR. Like, Snoop, you can't smoke here.
Promise you this. Snoop Dogg wasn't the only one lighting it up in the stadium. I can
Exactly.
promise you
Oh,
that.
I know.
Promise you.
Where's
Dude.
the Super Bowl rank for you?
What do you mean?
Like, is this a
Like the actual game?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't. It's not a top for me. Not a top performing game. The halftime performance is the number one for me. But as far as like
The game.
the game was great. I thought there was gonna be more fireworks in the second half. There wasn't. I thought Joe was gonna come back and win. He's banged up. I mean, his knee is banged up.
See the photo? Like, they zoomed in on his face.
Yeah,
like,
and he knew he
screaming.
wasn't coming out the game. He was gonna finish the game, but you have to think that the knee injury and the issue that whatever he was having with that knee was part of the reason why he didn't really escape the pocket, didn't really step up. He didn't really have that extra little
Yeah.
giddy up that he normally does to
Still on his
escape.
back foot.
The
He
11
almost completed that pass
The
too. when he
11,
got
I
sacked.
know he did, Max Johnson style.
I know.
The 11 and a half rushing.
A little bit
needed
smoother
it.
than Mac.
We
Oh, yeah, that was
needed
your
it.
other prop that you missed.
That was the
2
one.
for 13, cuz.
11 and a half. How many yards did he have rushing?
6.
3. Oh, I thought it was 3.
Was it-
They got watered
Because
down.
he ran that one and he slid.
Right.
And
I don't know
that
how
was
long
it.
that was.
I thought it was like 6 yards. It was 3.
Yeah.
But
They
he
gave him
had a
3.
lot of negative rushing yards too.
Yeah.
That doesn't count. That's not the same. Like college football
College.
does that, not the NFL.
All I know, it wasn't 11.
All I know is
Yeah.
that none
That's-
of it.
all
wasn't
I
so
know
many
is you went 2 and 13.
So
Well,
many
this was
props.
the prop. It was plus 756 on FanDuel, and it was Cooper Cup touchdown anytime.
Got
Yup.
it?
Cooper
Caught it.
Cup 60 yards.
What?
Yup.
Got it.
Odell Beckham Jr. Me and him.
We
Way
both.
to
This
start
is
the game
both of
was.
our. This is
I
both
thought
of
that
our
was the hardest
parlay.
leg.
Yeah.
What?
Was the Odell Beckham Jr. touchdown.
Got
Yeah.
it.
You
First
got
one.
it early.
one.
Early.
First one.
And
We
then
were
like,
cooking.
We're
And
cooking.
what else did I need, McPherson?
We needed
No,
Joe.
no, we
11 and a
just-
half.
Oh,
That's
you had
it.
the 11 and a half in the parlay.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
It
Dude,
was
to
a
the-
4-leg parlay.
To the point where I was like, why didn't I do this? They were over there celebrating. It's like, God damn it, I didn't put
Hot
any
dog
money
and
on
an all.
this.
Bro.
I know.
Did y'all bet the Gatorade, Beth?
No.
No.
You put it in
Guess what
Louisiana.
color
of
it
course.
It was blue.
Couldn't do it on Barstool?
In Louisiana. It was only like New Jersey, Virginia,
That's the only one you could bet? The only
In the
states you
States,
could
yeah, I
bet?
saw the post. It was
Why is that?
I don't know. But
Why didn't I mean,
We have money in
I wasn't gonna
Louisiana.
do it, but
we're more
the wildest thing was that they had a no bet. They had no water, like no color.
What, it just
like
ran
it wasn't
out?
going to be like they weren't going to dump. Like of course they're going to put it
has
there.
there been a Super Bowl with nobody dumps?
Apparently so, enough to where they put it on the board.
one of Joe Namath probably.
Yeah.
There was no Gatorade.
Before Gatorade was a thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Before they figured it out?
That dude was ripping heaters.
That's
and,
what I'm saying, yeah.
Give me a beer.
But Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp.
When it came down
Give
to
me a
it.
shout out to let's shout him out a little bit because what he did in the game, what he did this season is unprecedented, right? Shout out. Round of applause to Cooper Kupp because
Shout out
He
his
did.
wife.
shout out for his wife.
His wife.
For sacrificing
on.
and putting him through college. You know,
What college?
Yeah, Eastern Washington.
Washington.
The red field.
Boom.
Cooper Kupp.
I always want to say Eastern Illinois, but it's Eastern Washington. But he had the Triple Crown during the season. Unprecedented. Doesn't happen. There's only been, I think 3 other receivers ever to do it.
In a career, right?
No. The Triple Crown has happened in the season before.
Really? I thought it was just Rice that did it.
I think there's 2 or 3 other receivers that have done it. Now, fact check me. We don't have people fact checking us right now.
Got you.
I'm pretty sure that's
I got you.
the case. But he had the Triple Crown, and then he had led all the receivers in the postseason with yards, catches, touchdowns. Then he goes out and wins the Super Bowl and becomes Super Bowl MVP. Now the only person in the history of the NFL to have a Triple Crown on the resume, a World Series, and a World Series MVP on the resume as a wide receiver is Jerry Rice. But he did that through the course of his career. Cooper Kupp did it in 1 season. So he got all of those in 1 year. Historically, one of the greatest receivers, probably the greatest receiving season of all time.
If we were to do MVP voting next week, would Cooper Kupp be season MVP?
This is the Reggie Bush, Vince Young debate. When the Heisman came out, like after the bowl game, after the national championship, like Vince Young should have won the Heisman. It's like, no, Reggie did it in the regular season.
But here's what I'm thinking. Cooper Kupp has done it in the regular season. He did it this year in the regular season. He also did it in the postseason. He also did it after his sidekick went down in the first half.
Both sidekicks.
Robert Woods.
So Robert Woods went out early. They had just gotten Odell, right? He got comfortable. He started balling out. He goes down. Odell's had a great postseason. He was
Unreal.
and he was on track to maybe be the MVP of this game. Touchdown, 50 yards receiving, like right off the bat.
Because they're like, let anybody but Cooper Kupp beat us.
Well, Eli Apple was getting cooked all game.
Yeah.
Eli Apple stinks.
Eli
And I'm so
Apple-
happy.
Karma.
Did you see people coming at Eli?
On Twitter.
They did him so
Twitter.
bad.
Mike
on Twitter.
Thomas knew it. He called him before the play. He's like, Eli, going on Eli. Go to Eli. And he went back shoulder Eli. Now, granted, that's a very, very hard play to route to cover.
Okay.
But Eli, bro, don't run your fucking
No,
mouth.
the back shoulder is like it's a hard route to cover, but if you watch the rep, if he just like is more physical at the line of scrimmage, he affects the timing of the route.
Well, Eli Apple's not a physical corner.
Yeah,
So
right.
but he was getting roasted. Not only was he
yeah.
getting roasted on the game, he was getting
Roasted.
roasted.
They
Online.
cooked him on
On
Twitter.
Twitter.
He can't even
him.
get
You were
on
saying
Twitter
wild
today.
stuff before this. That's what you get.
Yeah, that's what happened.
If you're
shit.
gonna come out there and you're gonna talk shit and you're gonna act like you're the big dog, you better hope you are the big dog. Because if not, you are going to get worn out. And he did. He deserved it.
The Bengals swung and hit on so many Saints players until Eli Apple. Like
Yeah.
everybody else, like
But I
Von
think
Bell's
Eli-
out
honestly, I
there,
think for the majority-
Hendrickson's out there.
I think for the majority of the year, Eli was okay for them.
They
I wouldn't
started
say he's
talking
great.
mad shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his problem. He started getting a little cocky.
AFC Championship game, it went to his head.
Yeah, but he still
He was
didn't.
getting cooked then.
Yeah,
He had his
still-
little tip.
He had
Little tip.
maybe a couple plays, but Odell was going up against Eli Apple
Cooking him.
the whole game,
The
right?
touchdown was on Mike Hilton though.
Right. But he was going like Eli
Was his guy.
was gonna.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's who he was
right.
up against.
He was gonna
for
be
the most
matched
part.
up
You know,
with.
Eli wasn't, but Odell was balling out, and so I thought he had a chance to go. So he goes down, and Cooper Kupp elevates his game even more. Catches 2 touchdowns, gets all the. They know he's the only guy that they can throw to, and they're still throwing to him. He is still getting open. He's still making people miss. He's still scoring touchdowns. To me, that's MVP.
Final drive, that connection, Breakfast Club, 4 for 4,
Breakfast
38
Club.
yards.
Hey,
Breakfast Club.
I was thinking about this. Breakfast Club. He throws that touchdown to Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp gets hammered, right?
That's what 2 touchdowns.
It didn't count, right?
Offsetting.
Because the offsetting penalties, but he gets hammered. first person in that guy's face is Matt Stafford. Right up in this dude's face, talking shit.
That bumped me up.
That's what I mean. Like that shows you like the
Bond.
how close they are.
The opposite of the Duke highlight when that guy got undercut. Nobody went
Yeah,
to go help
nobody
his
even went
ass.
help him out. Like,
Did you see that?
No, I
Who's
didn't.
he playing?
Okay, so I was in
Clemson.
Napa for my sister's wedding, so I missed a lot of.
Brag.
sporting
I couldn't
events.
bet on sports because California doesn't let you.
Yeah, man.
So
I got a guy.
I know, but I was like, you know what?
And we're
Because
on
the
good
weekend was for my
terms.
sister. The weekend was for my sister. So I wasn't going to be on my phone looking at bets, trying to figure stuff out. Didn't get to watch the LSU game. Didn't get to watch a lot of the stuff. I
Missed
had
the
some
Tar
really,
Easton
really
show.
money bets that I wanted to bet, and I put them out there. We posted on the show, but I couldn't bet them.
The undercut was awful.
I missed the undercut.
Like-
Didn't see the
We'll
undercut.
show you. But you had a big day for the wedding, weren't you? Like
Oh yeah, it was a big
first
day.
dance?
It was a big day. The first dance, I had walked her up the aisle.
Nervous?
No.
Easy
It was
work.
good.
No
Easy
Hey.
nerves. No nerves.
Speech though.
Oh, you did speech?
Rushed.
Oh.
How long?
I don't know, probably 2-3 minutes.
That's perfect.
Yeah, and it was nothing written down.
Okay, I was just gonna
Yeah,
ask.
yeah,
Did you
yeah.
write? Wow, all from
We
the
all,
heart.
so we did the way we did it was we had the rehearsal dinner. Usually you get the speech at the
A
rehearsal
little
dinner.
boozed up.
Oh, we didn't get them at the rehearsal dinner though. My sister said you had the rehearsal dinner. It was a small, intimate group of
Hey, listen to
family.
your voice, dude.
Huh?
Your voice.
My voice sounds great. Okay, the raspy thing's sexy,
Yeah,
right?
It's sexy.
But
Wow.
we had rehearsal dinner.
Little waters. But
What? We had the rehearsal dinner on Friday, right before the wedding.
you're telling me.
Very intimate group of people. My sister says, "Hey, after that we had something called Bourbon and Bubbles. It was a party after the rehearsal dinner, so that
So no booze. Bourbon
everybody
bubbles.
was there and no booze.
No booze at Bourbon and Bubbles.
Everybody was there. She was like, "Okay, I want to give the speeches. I want all of us to give the speeches there, but we're only gonna do siblings, because our concern was she's very loved by all of her friends and family. That she was gonna get there and everybody was gonna want to give a speech and it was gonna take up the entire time for that party, which it would have.
It happens.
So she comes in and says, "Hey, we're all giving speeches. The only ones that are giving speeches are the siblings, and the people in the wedding, which is just me, my sister, Allie, Mike Hollander, and Pete Golding. So Pete
Yeah,
gives
no booze there.
no booze. No booze. I can't. He's great. He actually is
I
great.
bet.
He's cool as shit. He was like, he's good. He was good. Won me some money on the golf course. Won driver off the deck,
Attaboy.
eagle putt. Driver
Sounds
off the
like you
deck,
made birdie.
275 out the rough with the driver around a tree, ran up there 12 yards.
Uh-huh.
I mean 12 feet. It was nice.
You did that or
On
he
18,
did?
no, he did that, not me.
Driver
My
off
golf,
the deck's
my
a
golf game
move.
is in shambles. I'll tell you what I did do. I was playing. We had the bridesmaids were in my mom's room getting ready, which is they were right. I didn't know this was their room at the time.
Not my fault.
Hit the there's a tree. I was like, I'm gonna I have to punch a 9-iron up underneath the tree, right? I'm like, I gotta hit it right underneath it. Like there's small branches. Like I just gotta get it through. Punch this 9-iron, perfectly struck it the way I wanted to. Hits the branch of the tree. Don't get underneath it. Pops up, goes into the balcony of the girls, rattles around, kicks back out onto the fairway.
How?
Amazing.
Amazing.
My family, my sisters, a lot of bridesmaids, are like, what the hell just happened? What is going on here? And I'm walking up.
Mikey's on one.
And I'm like, oh, that was me. I'm sorry. I didn't know that was y'all. I didn't mean to get in the balcony. I ended up messing up the hole and not doing well. But that was my unlucky
Stroke of
swing.
the day.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Golf,
Look at that.
not,
of the day.
not great. Did have a birdie. Did have 4 or 5 pars. The other holes, not good. Not good. Not good. There was no in between.
Did the speech make up for it?
Speech was great. Yes, speech made up for it. My sister, other sister gave a good speech. She let it off. And then Pete went. And then Allie went. Allie crushed her speech. And then I went. And then Mike Holland
Had him hitting
went.
4-hole again.
Yeah.
So
Clean up.
Clean up.
it was a great night. We had a good fun. It was a good time. So
Y'all are so smart for capping the speeches because everybody gets a
that's
little.
how it is. If you don't like when you do at the rehearsal dinner, like my rehearsal dinner was I had a little bit more people. It was in town.
And then
so
people get a
people-
little boozed up, like, give me that microphone.
People do it, and
I don't
then
really
you-
want
and
to
then
hear
I got a
some music.
story.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable that you get some bad speeches.
Absolutely.
Inevitable. Like to the point where like get this person off of the stage. Get them off.
They have to know they're
Get the mic.
bombing at the same time. They're just like, I'm
Sometimes
going to talk through
sometimes they're
it.
so
That guy
boozed
at
up
the
they don't
MLB
know.
All-Star
Yeah.
game. Chevrolet guy.
The Chevrolet guy's goated.
You should have shouted out the show at the end. Like, love the show. Like
the
this
show.
voice, check out the podcast.
Hey, actually, I will say
subscribe.
this: people did come up to me and talk about how much they did like the podcast. Everybody's got a lot of opinions on what we should and shouldn't do, but they did like it. And then other people started saying, "How can I sell this for you?" I'm like, "Oh shit! If you want to sell it,
Sell it.
You
Yeah,
wanna
yeah,
sell
I'll
something
listen
for
to
me.
you now.
I'll hear the
yeah,
negatives.
like, hey, this is what we do. This is what we go. If you want to go and promote it and get someone to give me some money for it, that's great." Speaking of money, I always do this. I get very carried away in the show. Just a little reminder.
Cut the music.
This is Mik'd Up. You are listening to Mik'd Up on this Valentine's Day on Monday, February 4th. We are brought to you by Sterling Automotive.
Automotive, all at once.
Right? Sterling Automotive is doing some big things. We shot a promo. I had a little typo in my script that I was reading. You got to redo it. But
We tried.
what
you
they
going
did,
back
what they
to
have
the-
started doing is you can order cars online. They're the only people doing it around. Order cars online from anywhere in the country and they'll ship it to you.
Wow.
I don't
for
say
them.
anywhere. Let me
That might be
step
another
back.
typo.
Not anywhere, but at least down the south like the southern region of
Yeah.
like Gulf Coast region,
Canadiana.
they can get it to you. They also just got the only Genesis dealership in North America. They just signed that deal. Genesis.
What?
You know Genesis is like $90,000.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
I
unbelievable.
did not know that.
90K.
Yeah, but they're the only one in North America. So shout out to Sterling Automotive
Take a look.
being an unbelievable sponsor, unbelievable.
Clean website. Good work.
Look at
boys.
that. Look at that. Looks good. Look, you saw that shop, purchase online, get us into you. Look on the side. We're gonna go to Sterling and have shoot a little commercial there. Drive through. We've been talking. Me and my wife have been talking about getting a new car for her. Like, we got a lot of things cooking with Sterling Automotive. They've been great partners, great sponsor, and I would be remiss not to.
Did you shout them out in the wedding speech?
Did not give.
I love
Sorry,
you all,
Sterling.
sis,
Did not
but I
give
love
you
Sterling
did
Automotive.
not give you a shout out in my wedding speech. I did say that Christina, my wife, my sister that was getting married,
What's your internet history look
was
like?
always my first pick, and like my sisters would always do like
Yeah.
pick up basketball in my front yard or like go football games, and I would always pick Christina. And my friend would always get Catherine. It wasn't a slight at my other sister. They're both good athletes. It's just Christina. Me and Christina had this little special deal. So shout out to Christina. Enjoy your honeymoon.
Where are they going?
I don't know actually. Not very sure. That's a bad brother, huh?
Yeah, bad brother.
I'm a bad brother. Back to sports.
Back to
Get
Back to sports. Back to the Super Bowl.
I hope they're not going to.
So you said,
Cabo.
is this Super Bowl the best Super Bowl? As far as gameplay, it is not.
No. I think
But-
it would have been top 10 if Burrow was able to come down
Come
in
back.
the final
I thought
10
that was
seconds.
gonna happen. It would have. My under would not have hit if that was the case, which I was okay with.
So you
How
tease
good is
them.
Vegas? How good is
Vegas
Really
is
good.
fucking
49? I got a 48.5. 49. The game was 23
to 20
to 20.
with them driving. So
My point. If he was gonna win the game with a touchdown, over hits. If he doesn't, under hits. But it had the last drive of the game that was focused, and then you could tie it. You go to overtime.
There's a middle there. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You
But
could
you're still gonna-
you could overtime and then kick a field goal again.
never
And it's
gonna get
still
it.
it's still 46. You still don't hit the
Nope,
over.
49.
they're good.
23, 23, 46, 49.
Yep.
It was a
Live
49 and a
betting is
half
awesome.
though, right?
Yep.
It was 49 and a half though. right?
48 and a half.
No, mine was 48 and a half, but
Oh.
some people got 49.
I try to join the over.
That's how good Vegas is. I stayed under. We won.
what a
Teased
degenerate.
it.
What is the best Super Bowl food?
Oh.
The Super Bowl food.
Modesto.
Like to have.
Yeah,
Modesto.
legal
To
To have,
Modesto.
I'm not talking about restaurant. I'm talking about like if you're at a Super Bowl party.
Dip, queso. 100%.
Queso dip.
Really?
You're a big queso guy.
I mean, it's just
We
the
had
easiest
some
thing to eat.
yesterday. They had barbecue pulled pork. They had barbecue chicken. What? They had pastelaya. What fire?
Had pastelaya Saturday at the tailgate. Shout out to
Fire.
Pop.
Pastelaya?
Shout out to Pop.
Would you like pastelaya or jumbo? Pop?
Pop.
Did y'all see Pop at the game?
Yes. Yes.
Pop's a stud. I
Pop
tried to
is
do
a
a
stud.
push up, dude.
Shout out to
I couldn't
Papa
lock it
Earls.
out. Shout out Papa Earl.
Because my man
That's my curtain call.
out there repping.
Pop.
was out there repping. He did some one-arm push-ups on
Went
the
back
court
for
on the
more.
other side.
Yes.
He was dancing. He beat the guy. Did he win?
Absolutely.
He had to
It
win.
He
didn't
had to
matter,
win,
yeah.
right?
He
I
had
wasn't
to
there.
win.
I'm going off secondhand stories.
It's
This
everything
man-
you thought and more.
Yes.
It's everything you thought and more.
I know he's the best. He's
The
best.
Rude
Shout out
Doctor.
to Papa Earls.
The
But
Rude Doctor.
would you rather jambalaya or pastelaya?
Pasta.
Pastelaya. Yeah, I'm going pastelaya.
I like pasta
Pastelaya?
too.
I've
Well,
had
I like
Hello.
enough,
jambalaya, but pasta.
I've had enough jambalaya in my life to not eat it.
I mean, it's the
anymore.
same
Like,
taste. It's just noodles and
it's
rice.
just noodles is better. You know?
Well, that's what
I
I'm
like
saying. It
noodles
depends on
more.
what carb you like. If you're going carbs,
Noodles.
noodles are better than rice. But I'm on a little bit of a rice kick as of now. Rice is sneaky
Rice,
good.
chicken and rice.
It's sneaky
Gets
good.
big.
Chicken and rice. That's where we're
How you
going.
go cattle?
That's Papa early. He's like, I killed this pork this morning. We're like, what? He's like, I killed it.
So your queso? Queso is your Super
Queso, a
Bowl.
little chorizo in there. A little...
Cheesier, this, that, no,
It's
I'm
too
just
much.
the Original seeds guy. You know, like I don't
Really?
like the flavor on the
That's
seeds.
wow.
That's how you know you're a vet.
Yeah, I'm original guy. You know,
I did get fooled one
I
time.
will take the salt out of the seeds though. I'll put water in it sometimes. Fucks my mouth up, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're
like-
giving you an ulcer.
Like it fucks my mouth up. And I have
The
too
salt,
much of
yeah.
it. Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta take the salt out.
I did have dessert one time, and they did not tell me they were relief medded, and I had about 4 of them. Buddy.
Were you on the floor?
Yep.
Wait,
Found myself in the bathroom at the halftime, just on like a cold portion.
That was
on
this
the floor.
weekend?
No, this was
Yeah.
a long time. We're talking
Oh.
Super Bowl snacks, and I was like, I didn't know. Nobody told me, and they were so
Good.
what
like,
was it?
they
What
were
kind
so
of snack are we talking?
Firecrackers, so it's like a s'more kind of. So
Oh
it was
no,
like
Lloyd.
chocolate.
Those have the most.
I know, and I was toast, dude. I had 4 of them. Like, you know that those are edibles, and I was like, I did not know that.
Didn't know
Did
that.
you pull trig or did you just like I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
this?
had to.
So, this is completely. I just got a text. That's why I'm about to. This is completely changing subjects. They came out with the futures for College World Series
What's LSU?
plus 1,500.
Let's take it.
We're taking it right now on air. I can't bet baseball. Well, I guess I can bet
You
college.
can bet college, dude.
I can't bet baseball. So when the season starts, baseball season starts, and I get a job, hopefully soon, I will not be betting baseball. My guy will be sending in baseball picks, but they will be going to Lloyd. So if Major League Baseball, anybody wants to come and try to grab me and nab me, I'm not betting baseball. You can go check my accounts, check everything. But my friend on the show is doing it, and if you don't like it, then suck it.
Do you
I'm
know
not
any
doing
of the
anything
other
wrong.
odds?
Suck it.
I'm not doing anything wrong. What?
Do you know any of the other odds? Or did you just get LSU?
Who matters? LSU's gonna win the whole shebang, bro.
Sometimes you can hedge.
I don't know. I'm sure that if they're out.
What app are you on?
It was a text. I haven't even Barstool, but it is on Barstool.
Wow.
That's all Mincy. Mincy came in right
Big
there and
things
said, "You know
coming
what?
up.
So
You know
how
what?
does betting on college baseball work? Like, is it just like over?
I don't know. Never got to do it.
Do you
I
go?
gonna learn.
mean, it never
We're
been
all-
happened. Never happened before.
Wow,
So we don't know. They're probably only gonna be able to do SEC games though. It's too hard to do.
it's like every game.
It's too hard to know all the pitchers and midweek games, and it's just the lines are gonna be too crazy.
That would be crazy. That
the
would
lines
be
are gonna
like,
be too bad. But they'll do SEC play and obviously
Yes.
the
Holy
postseason.
shit.
Wow, it's up.
You thought I was lying?
No, I'm just this is Mincy, I think. Like
Has to be.
Mincy's been the one pushing for
Has to
college
be. I mean, it's a good
baseball,
segue.
yeah.
It's a good segue for college baseball. So, 4 days away.
Vandy
I wish Jay
13.
Mitch
What's
was-
Vandy at?
I wish Jay Mitch was here with me this morning to talk a little bit about how fun this first week of the season is.
How much should I put down?
How
'Cause-
amazing is it?
It's amazing.
25,
Now this is a little different because normally the Super Bowl has been played.
Yeah.
right.
Now the Super Bowl played on Monday, so now you have like the high of football and like the low of man, football's over with.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You go to
Baseball
LSU
season
baseball.
right here.
The best I would leave class. No, if anybody,
Are we
I
time
can't
traveling
get,
right now?
You ain't getting in
I
trouble.
can't
for
get in
this.
trouble for this now, obviously.
Say it,
but
bro.
when I would leave class,
Statute of limitations.
Right.
I would leave class. Sometimes I'd just skip my last class. First day of the season, I ain't going to class.
What a guy.
Right?
Number
So I would miss class just so that I could drive through all the tailgates.
My man.
Windows down, music blasting, just so I could drive through all the tailgates and just smell it. I just wanted the smell of it. Then I'd get to the field and I'd be at my locker and I'd be there way too early. I'd go and do all my early work
Loved
way
it.
too early. I just wanted to feel it. I wanted to get into that same way.
This man tried to say he's going to commit to Alabama, and you're driving through tailgates.
I
like you're
brought
go
that-
anywhere else.
I brought that up in the speech actually. Because
Pete?
my little nephew, my godson who's 4, got on the mic at the wedding
Oh yeah.
and said he needed something to say, and he said that he loved Christina and Roll Tide.
No.
Wow. This is the Pete Goldrick effect.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's coming
It
to
was.
Louisiana
Little kid
sweeping
was-
up.
Little kid
was.
was hammered.
And then my uncle ran on there and grabbed him off the stage.
The little kid was hammered.
But I don't want to say I was going there, but LSU had not given me an offer. I'd committed to LSU.
It was a spike commit.
It wasn't a spike commit. It was, hey, this team wants me to give me. If they wanted to give me,
They
money,
wanted to give him money.
One of my best friends was going there that I grew up playing with, and I was like, you know what? And then obviously,
hold up.
hindsight, like looking back, I'm glad it didn't happen, and it wouldn't have been the right decision, obviously. But my emotions were that high. I was playing. I was like, I wanted to.
Not you.
I wanted.
Hold up.
And then it worked out.
You didn't have a scholarship offer to LSU?
When I committed to LSU. Now, there's reasons.
They knew that he was coming
but
regardless.
But
bro.
it wasn't
You gotta
because
offer this guy.
Saving
Like,
it?
it wasn't because they knew.
He's coming. We can try to get someone.
No, it wasn't because they knew I was coming, and it wasn't because they didn't want to offer me. It was the first year they had the limitations on roster spots and scholarship money.
Oh, the Rafe Rhymes deal.
And so they didn't have the money. And I was a football guy coming out of high school.
Oh, so yeah,
more
like
than a
football
baseball
offers.
guy. So I was. They thought LSU football was going to offer me, and by the time that LSU football said they weren't going to offer me, they ran out of scholarship money. But I wanted to come here.
This is Les Miles' fault.
I wanted to come here.
It's always
So I
Les
came
Miles'
less.
fault. Blame it on Les.
So I came to LSU, and then my senior baseball season balled out.
Mm-hmm.
I started getting some offers or some
Big boy
pretty
offers.
hype to like get drafted pretty high out of high school, which I wasn't ready. Didn't want to go, but I mean, if they were going to draft me in the 3rd round, then maybe. So then ended up working out to where somebody was signing, and I got the money and I signed, and obviously like it was all good. But I initially committed not having. And then after we won the World Series my freshman year, Les Miles asked me if I wanted to come back and play quarterback, and I said no.
Oh, they recruited you to play quarterback.
Mikey, you want to play quarterback?
What? I got recruited to play. I got recruited to play defensive back, like safety and stuff. But I played quarterback in high school. I wasn't gonna do both. I just couldn't do both. I talked to Jay Mitch about it. Couldn't do it. Too hard, especially if I was trying to play quarterback.
That's way
Try
too
to
much.
play quarterback and try to like read a defense, understand a defense, and not.
All you had to know was toss
Kidding me?
dive, left
Yeah,
and
you would
right,
just been a lead blocker.
and the 2-man route. That's
What are
it.
the option?
I've been hated. That offense would have been awful.
What year was that? Like, who was quarterback then? Like
Jared Lee, George Jefferson.
Oh my, you'd have played.
Here's the deal. Jared Lee wasn't like they screwed
killed
him
him.
up.
They killed him
They
in
screwed him
public.
up.
It was a
He
public
was good. I thought he
execution.
could be good. But okay,
Both
back to LSU
Both
baseball.
of them.
Back to LSU baseball. Back to LSU baseball. It's a big week. This is like this for a baseball player playing here at LSU is like you got no football going on. Now basketball's good, which is okay. It's actually probably better. There's more hype. There's still more hype around sports. You're playing at home. It's probably gonna be a little chilly, but it's gonna be sold out. People are gonna be there. It's be a team that you're supposed to stomp on a little
Who they
bit.
start against?
Maine.
Playing against Maine. Maine
Mine
hadn't.
Bears.
Now you gotta be careful though. Maine hadn't played. They've been freezing cold up there. They come down here. It'll be 45 degrees or 40 something degrees
They're
at
in
game time.
Tampa.
Yeah.
They're gonna think they're at the beach.
Like,
So
oh, this
sometimes
is
those
great.
like northern teams come in early and
Oh, they
They look
feel
hot.
like
They
it's
shock
like
you.
vacation.
they'll shock you. I don't know what the rotation is gonna be like. I'm sure they may have come out.
Hammer the over.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
I would hammer the over. The boys are gonna be banging in the box.
Might have a little production coming up for the
Oh,
weekend.
that's a little. That's,
Ooh, that's a
little
teaser.
segue,
Teaser.
A little teaser. We got you know, since the lockout is continuing to go, and we don't have the end's not really in sight. I've been having a good time
Shane
doing this
Falco.
show. Well, I'm not really Shane Falco because I'm still playing, right?
That's what I'm saying. You're scrubbing the boats, waiting for a job.
Yeah, but a little bit more fun than the boats. This show's a little bit more fun than scrubbing boats. I think.
Yeah.
Way funner
Just
than
by a
scrubbing
little.
boats.
Just by a little bit. So we have the Monday and Wednesday shows. Can I say this?
Say what you want,
We
bro.
can't keep secrets around here.
We're really bad.
So we're probably gonna go Monday. We're gonna go Monday, Wednesday, Friday on the Mik'd Up while I'm in town now.
Let's go!
We got 3 days now: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Starting this Friday,
Ooh.
but this Friday's show is not gonna be in the new spot. It's not gonna be in the new DO. Is it okay if you say this?
Philip,
We might as well go.
started, dude.
This show, Friday, 11 to 1, opening day of LSU baseball, will
What?
be live
What?
from Fred's.
What?
Oh.
What? On the stage,
What?
on Fred's. Mincy's probably going to be there.
What?
Barstool Mincy. We got some Barstool people in there.
Prez.
We have Fred's is going to be popping. It's going to be hot. So we're saying this now because we're trying to promote it. I want to make this thing
Ladies,
huge.
get your tickets now.
We're gonna grow. The only way I'm letting you in, and I don't know how to figure this out. The only way I'm letting you in is if you subscribe, unsubscribe, and resubscribe to my show.
At the door.
We
Show
have
the
got to get to 1,000 YouTube
Friday.
subscribers. That was the caveat. They said I can't go unless I get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
56 away?
We're like 50 or so. I don't know. What are we at?
We're
100 away. I think 100 away. 100 away.
We've grown.
Thoughtful thinking.
Yeah.
We're almost at 1,000 in a month.
Wishful
Would be
thinking,
fire.
you know?
1,000 followers on subscribers a month is great, but we need to uptake that.
We put the barcode, like we do a QR code like you saw in the Super Bowl.
That's genius. It doesn't crash, though.
On the wristband.
Ooh,
to get into
that is a great.
That's how we do it.
Let's get it.
First one to
Lord.
scan
Or just a
in
flyer.
gets a free drink from Fred.
Now you have to subscribe. What?
Maybe.
What?
Or free drink from Mik'd Up.
Might have a little tab. Might have a little tab.
maybe
ready
Mike
for
would
you.
have
Bar tab?
Bar tab.
Shots on me. It's
Little
11 to 1.
screwdriver?
It's 11 to 1. Look, I know that we have class Friday, but
I don't have class
barely,
on
you skip 'em.
Fridays.
I skip
It's
class.
opening day.
It is
Opening day. It's gonna be a beautiful day. It's gonna be a
Students
nice
come
little
out.
crisp. It's gonna be sunny, no clouds, crispy outside.
Crispy.
You need to be a little crispy on the inside. You need a little couple shots,
Little screwdrivers.
some whiskey,
What?
maybe some screwdrivers.
There you go,
Maybe we have some food out there going.
Double X.
We'll make this thing a little tailgate. We'll start the tailgate. Then we're gonna have some others. I'm sure we'll have some other programming from FM Digital there. Maybe, who knows? We'll see.
That's what we can't
knows?
speak on.
And then that goes
Can't
into
comment
the
or
game starts
speculate.
at 6:30. So this gives you a little bit of runway to get lubed up for this game. Nobody likes to go in dry.
No.
No.
Yeah, a little get lubed up a little bit. So
Where do
Friday
you sit
live.
for games? Where do you want your seat to be? If you had your pick of the litter.
They need to change the. We need to talk to the balcony Bengals. I know balcony Bengals are gonna be hot
They'll be in
at
right.
the game,
They'll be in right field.
but we need to figure out a
They'll
spot.
get kicked out then.
Do they still do the They still do the like the outfielder toss with the fans? We used to do
Yeah.
that all the time.
Yeah.
They still do that?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So like I used to take a ball out to the outfield. And I only
Cruz did
I
it when
used
he
to
was in
see-
right.
I used to see them do it. So you take a ball out instead of warming up with the guy on
In
the
right
on the
field.
foul line.
Oh.
You warm up
With
with a fan.
Kid.
And you throw it and they throw it back and then they keep it, but they're supposed to throw the ball back to you in between innings. And my rule was when I was there, if I would do it and somebody would take the ball from me, they would
You're
be in
out?
timeout for 2 innings.
They're in
Wouldn't
timeout.
My rule.
That was my rule. Because hey man,
My house, my rules.
I want to because I'm not. It's supposed to be like it's supposed to interact with the fans. Like if
Yeah.
you're gonna be selfish and you take the ball from me, that's not fair for
See,
everyone else.
see what would have been cool
Bullshit.
is if you
Some
would.
And then
8-year-old.
people,
Mention an 8-year-old.
it wasn't it's
Selfish.
never 8-year-old.
Timeout.
If an 8-year-old takes it, that's fine. But the 8-year-old, the problem is the 8-year-old never took it. The 8-year-old always wanted to play catch. It was the adult that took the ball all the time.
Give me that
It's Like,
ball.
well, see, you ruined it for everyone.
Mikey Mahtook
Right?
touched that
And a
ball.
lot
Give
of
it
times
to
they'll
him.
write on it. They'll write notes on it, throw it to you, and you read it and you laugh, you throw it back. And like it's a great way to interact with
The fans.
the fans.
The fans.
And I'm glad they still do it.
So this is what they do now. So Cruz is in right, and they'll ask
They
you
say ass or
questions.
titties.
Yeah, ass, titties, blonde, brunette, and then it's like
Why would
right
we do
hand,
that?
left hand.
Yeah.
That's the new thing.
Yep, that's the thing everywhere.
Well, it's just documented.
Yeah, left
more.
and right. And yeah, of course. Because
And then you do the both.
and I always do the both. You just give the people what they
You
want.
get the people that have one.
Be the middleman.
Hey.
But we haven't got to talk about the 8 height
Wait,
video
how hard
either.
is that throw from right field into the stands? It's something you don't do often.
No, it's not bad. You just got to lob it. You just got to figure. Hopefully the
Did
person
you ever
doing it
misfire?
Yeah, are you?
Oh, of course. I mean,
Anybody can get it.
And after misfire, someone gets it, they throw it back.
And then you're like, well,
Are
you're
you afraid of
timeout.
someone getting hit? Did that ever? Or are you too locked in?
No, because usually like the people that are warming up with you in right field, like they know it's coming, so like everybody's
They move around.
alert. You know, they're. But I'm I'm not gonna like miss by rows. I'm gonna miss by a few chairs maybe, but not by rows.
Still an athlete.
You have power now in that stadium after that video. You got to change the beer prices.
Yeah.
The beer prices? What are the beer
Get
prices?
Heineken in
they are.
there.
Hey,
$9.
Yeah.
not Heineken Zero though. Heineken.
I
Can
mean,
you see it? Can you see it right here?
oh, you want me to do it?
Oh, no, don't zoom in. Oh, last time you.
Oh,
zoomed
yeah,
in,
yeah, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
I was
I'm doing it
There
anyway.
was a little right on my
Exposed.
crotch.
Yeah, only
There we
fan
go.
shot.
Look, we got a little LSU helmet. Whoa,
And Skip in there.
whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a little LSU helmet. Nice.
Shout out to dudes.
Get up in there. They don't want the Heineken Zeros. Promise
No.
you that. They want the Heineken beer.
The real
alcohol.
thing.
Like-
Yeah.
I just wish they could just let the students bring an ice chest. Just drag them in.
So there's some things that they're probably gonna start trying to figure out to make it a little bit more fan friendly. They will, but it's a big weekend, big week for LSU baseball. I'm pumped up. We have Gavin
too,
Dugas. Gavin Dugas coming in next Monday.
Let's go.
Coming in
What?
studio.
A little
We already
recap
committed
after
to
the
it.
series.
Coming
That's
in.
nice.
Dylan Cruz is coming in. He wants to just. This is his last off day. It's a big week this week, so he couldn't come in this week. I understand that. Like I wouldn't want to come in the first week either. But the baseball boys are going to be hot on Mik'd Up.
Let's go.
They're coming in on Mondays, recap some stuff, talk about the game, talk about Sunday Fun Day, talk about how the locker room is, talk about everything.
So Monday will be the baseball show day.
Monday will be the guests will hopefully be all LSU baseball guys. Not all, but at one point in the show have him on here. But yeah, boys, this is a holiday for you go. This is what happens. Let me tell you. I'm gonna get.
He has to get lathered up.
Hey, we got to stand up if you're ready.
Thank God. This week, you go and you have the anticipation of the first game. You want to miss class early. You want to get out of class early on Friday for that first game to see the tailgate. You ain't missing class on Monday. Right. You're walking into class.
Big man on campus. Mikey Mahtook, nice to meet you.
You're walking into class and you're just walking in like strutting like,
yeah, baseball season.
Dude, you're there before the professor.
You don't miss class. Then you get some of the class where the teachers are big baseball fans and they want to talk about baseball. You just talk baseball and just like, hey, you know what?
I might major in horticulture.
These guys.
Huh?
I might major in horticulture. Whatever teachers are most interested in
hey,
what
look,
I'm doing.
It's been football season. It's been basketball season. Now it's baseball season. Give me that attention. You're at LSU.
Brucey's time to
you're
shine.
You're at LSU. Let Brucey play quarterback. Watch let Brucey play quarterback.
You feel like Van Wilder. Big man on campus.
Yeah, you feel good.
Feet up on the desk.
You feel good. Then you don't come. But here's the thing. You lose. You lose that weekend. You have to come anyway on Monday and see. You have to. And they respect you more for that. You can't be a front runner. You got to take the pain.
If you lose opening weekend, is it hoodie
That's
hat
when you
on
skip
back
class.
row?
Well, that's not good. That won't be good.
Can't lose to Maine opening weekend.
You can lose it maybe a game.
Yeah.
You can go 2-3. You're not supposed to, but like, whatever. But
I know you're a big midweek guy.
Can't lose a series.
Any memorable moments?
Big week, midweek guys.
Yeah, I know you love midweek.
Yeah,
games.
midweek games mean a lot.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
So much that we lost.
Everybody's at JLs.
So much that we lost to Nichols in 2009 when we won the whole shebang.
That was their Super Bowl.
Yep. Lost my 13-game hitting streak that game too. It was bullshit.
He
Came
still
off the bench. I
remembers.
didn't even start. He gave us a day off. Then I had to come in the 8th inning because we were losing.
Cold.
Grounded out to shortstop. 0 for 1.
Oh, you hit the
hitting
best
streak
player on the
gone.
team?
Then I went the next 11 games, so I went on a 24-game hitting streak.
-1.
-1 at bat.
So you didn't.
That's selfish.
Wow.
That's why I said would have. Did not. I would have. What'd you ask me?
Most memorable moments from opening day weekend?
Leather
Anything that
lungs.
stands out? Besides skipping class?
My junior year was my favorite. Like I'm not.
I bet.
I've never been a great starter to a season. I've never been a good opening day of my freshman year. I didn't play. So I got some.
Or is it just like, geez, it's like it's actual live ball. Bullets are flying now.
No, because you have all the scrimmages before. But my sophomore year, I don't remember how. I don't think my junior year. You said memorable. That's why I don't remember my sophomore year. I remember my junior. My junior year I went 4 home runs, opening weekend.
I'll remember that.
It was the first year of the BB Core bats.
Oh, that's funny. You got a band, dude.
And everybody was saying like, "Oh, these bats suck." And my whole mind, and I tricked myself. I was like, "Look, my whole thing is if you can hit and you have a ball and you hit a ball in the barrel, it's going over the fence." That was my mindset the whole time. Like I'm not letting the bat affect me. And then opening weekend, hit 4 homers. I'm like, okay, it's a good start. This is a good start. Yeah. So that was probably like out of opening weekend, that was probably the most memorable. Wake Forest. So it wasn't like it wasn't like it was wasn't like it was like Maine. It was Wake Forest opening weekend 4 homers. It was great. It's great. Loved it.
How was it narrated in the number 8 video?
That was pretty cool, man. That was like
a seminal moment for you.
Yeah, that was that was more of me being proud, not because of what like me wearing number 8, it was because like it means so much to the guys wearing it. And that LSU kept it going with new coaching, new staff, and it's important to Jay. He has come out and said how important it was to him, and to me that it's an honor that I was able to narrate it. That Cody asked me to narrate it. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Cody Warsham from LSU. Because like he wrote it, the script was great, and the video was nails. It gave me goosebumps. It was fired me up, but the fact that number 8 is still such a big thing there makes me happy, and I was just very proud to do it. So I'm glad I was able to. I mean, I'm probably not going to be narrating it. That was the first one they did of it, which I probably won't be narrating it every year.
So did you go in and narrate?
No, I did. He sent me the script. We did it from the desk, baby. Right here, just like this on this mic. Did it for
That's why it sounded so good.
He gave it to me. I narrated it, and
it's not a statistic.
He took that out.
Oh, did he?
He took that out. That's why. But he said, he goes, you just didn't sound not the way I said it. Your worth is a statistic. I said it better now, but it was hard. It was a tongue twister for a little minute.
That's a hard one.
Yeah,
Worth is a statistic.
Statistic.
Can't get it. See?
Worth is a stat.
Yeah, but there was already a stat. But it was awesome. It was an honor for me to do it. I'm glad it was done that way. I'm glad that they made it such a big deal. So fired up about that. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. 2-minute break, reset. We're talking college baseball. We have future bets out on the line. We're gonna talk MLB lockout. We're gonna talk some basketball. We're gonna talk our bets that we're gonna put out. Our guy gave us football season's over with, so he's coming in with some hot basketball. He said, "This is our guy giving us a heads up." He said, "Hey, I'm hot on basketball. If I give you a basketball pick, I'd hammer it." So that's just what he said.
I'm ears.
So I'm just we're gonna be throwing out some basketball bets out there, and we're gonna talk about.
There's nothing scarier than somebody that says I figured it out. And
No, he didn't figure it out. He never said I figured it out. He just said I'm hot.
Figure it out at?
said
That's
he's
the
hot.
scariest
hot.
part.
The minute you say you figure it out, you get
model.
burned.
At 4:30, really.
He said he's hot.
My uncle works for his company.
3:30 on a Monday.
Are you
after
doubting
I
our guy?
figured it out.
Are you doubting our guy?
No, but I'm
Sounds like you're doubting our
no,
guy.
now I'm about to start taking because now that I've gotten back at my guy.
You got back and you got
I'm
money now.
up.
You're up. You're not in the hole. That's a good feeling
So
when you're
I'll
not in the
start
hole.
He was a
Gambling.
minute away. He was this close from his phone being in a river. Lloyd
gonna
Courtney
throw
would
it
not
over the
exist
At least your
anymore.
phone's not. At least you weren't in the river.
Exactly.
It was one or the other.
Well, I mean, if you owe people
Down-
money, maybe you get put in a river.
Down 8 hunch, now
With
up
your other guy.
2 hunch.
You motherfucker.
got his ass.
You motherfucker.
Sorry, Clint.
He had to hide.
Okay. We need a little break. 2-minute break. Listen to Mik'd Up on this beautiful Valentine's Day. Brought to you by Sterling Automotive.
The Jordy Collada Show is brought to you by A-Bears Lawn Maintenance. Commercial or residential, A-Bears Lawn Maintenance is ready to work. A-Bears can tackle all your homeowners association requirements. Call Blake at 225-485-8022. A-Bears Lawn Maintenance.
Do you have questions about your finances? Are you looking for recommendations from a skilled financial advisor? Get in touch with our friend Daniel Newman over at Edward Jones. You can find him easily by logging online and shooting him an email at daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. That is daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. Whether it is help with your 401k or just fiscal advice heading into the new season, get in touch with Daniel today. Best way to do it? Email him, daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. He's our experienced financial advisor. Let him be yours, daniel.newman@edwardjones.com.
All right, ready? All right, we're welcome back to Mik'd Up. Let me try it again.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Mik'd Up. Yeah, we got a little 2-minute break. I'm caffeinated, boys, today.
Hey, you're hyped up.
I'm hyped up.
You're doing the
Hyped up.
classic.
No food.
I'm tired, so I'm gonna
overshoot.
OD.
I'm gonna overshoot the caffeine. So sometimes it comes up. My mind's working a little quicker than my mouth right now. But we're here, right? So we started talking about the Super Bowl. Didn't really talk about the Super Bowl though.
Too much, yeah.
Like talked about it, but not really talked about it. Talked about the halftime show. Talked about some of the other stuff. But as far as the game, like the first half, I felt like went pretty standard of what I thought it was going to go. I thought it was going to be both teams kind of feeling each other out. I thought the Bengals were going to start off faster than they did. So the Rams started off touchdown. Well, no, they went 3 and out, right?
They both went 3 and out.
They both went 3 and out. Then the Rams scored
to OBJ.
to OBJ the first touchdown. I was like, okay, 7-0. Bengals still didn't really get anything going on. Then was it 10-0? Or 7-3?
7-3.
It was 7-3. Then they went touchdown.
Was it the trick play?
Missed extra point. What did
Yeah.
the missed extra
Fumbled
point?
the
Yeah.
bag, yeah.
Yeah, he
Fumbled
fumbled
it.
the
He
snap.
remoed it.
So when they did that, it was 13-10. I bet halftime to be tied 13-13. I'm like, whoa, this is a chance to. They have a chance for this thing, and then obviously didn't get it. But the Rams, I mean the Rams, the Bengals,
Bengals.
the Bengals, not the Bengals, the Bengals did an unbelievable job at the beginning of the game protecting Joe. And I was like, oh, here's the deal. This is what's gonna happen. Like, if they figure out how to protect them, they're gonna figure this out. They're gonna score. They're not gonna be able to get to them. That changed, obviously, because they got sacked 7 times.
Well, first
in
they
the
had
game.
Donald
Most
slow
sacked
in the
quarterback
first
in the
half.
Super Bowl. In the Super Bowl game, most sacked quarterback.
7, right?
7.
Who was the other one?
Roger Staubach.
Wow.
And Randall
Whoa.
Cunningham.
Well, they put the graphic up there last night.
Here's the thing: Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times in one game and 7 times in the other, and almost won both.
Yeah.
You know how many
So-
times he got sacked this season?
55.
70.
Counting the postseason?
I don't know.
Well, didn't subtract them.
Yeah.
He said
You
55
can't.
and
You
they're at
can't.
70.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
you
but I
can't
don't think if
subtract
I was
the
wrong
sacks,
or
yeah.
if they just added the playoffs.
55 regular.
Don't come at me. Don't come at me like that. Jeez. Fact checking me without having the facts. It's bullshit. Yeah, how's that neck
Check
going?
the
that was
neck.
bad.
Check
Yeah,
the
see what
neck.
happens.
It's still a little sore.
Is it?
Really?
That's how you know it's
We're gonna
working.
post that video too.
Right after.
For those that don't know, we're talking about Lloyd got his neck, his
Was
gobble
sculpted.
neck,
You got his
frozen
neck
off.
sucked.
Yeah, I got sucked on.
I still haven't finished the home team though. That's the movie.
Me neither.
My brother watched it, said it's trash. And I was
I
like,
mean,
it wasn't
I
that
was-
bad.
I was in the
It was about to
expectation-
turn.
I was under the expectation that it was an adult movie.
It's a-
now
it's
that
like
I
a
know it was a
kid's
kids
What do you mean
movie,
adult
What's
movie?
called home
like
team?
a PG-13 R movie, like not something
Yeah.
that. But now that I know that it's a kids movie, like this is good for what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a kids movie. I guess I should have known it because
It's Kevin James.
Kevin James is.
Oh, you think he's gonna be a serious
yeah,
role?
He's not gonna. Yeah, I get it.
We thought Kevin James was in it twice. I still don't know who the other guy was.
Yeah, you do. We
I
found
know,
out.
but like when we were watching it, I was like, "That's
yeah,
Kevin
he looked.
James."
He did look like Kevin James.
And I was like,
though.
"How are they doing this?"
He was doing the whole Medea thing.
It was awesome.
The guy who's the guy? He's from
Tyler
New Orleans.
Tyler Perry.
Tyler Perry,
Yeah, Tyler Perry. He plays all the Medeas.
Martin Lawrence did it, and Big
Big
Mama's
Mama's
House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underrated.
Didn't
Oh,
Eddie
yeah.
Murphy do it in Norbert or the other
Norbit.
one?
Yeah, he did it in Norbit, and he did it in Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor. That's the one I was really thinking about. Norbert.
And
Not
Jack
Norbert.
Black did it in This Is Farty or Tropic Thunder. Underrated movie again.
Tropic
Oh,
Thunder.
absolutely.
I didn't realize that was Robert Downey Jr. for
Yeah,
a
no,
minute.
they
I'm
can't
He
get away
was
with
the
that.
dude
Dude,
disguised as a dude
playing
playing a
another
dude
dude.
disguised as another dude.
I didn't realize that was good.
Fantastic.
That was great. Back to the Super Bowl. We keep getting derailed. This is Monday. There's a lot of my brain's a little foggy. There's a lot of travel. I'm hoarse. My sexy raspy voice is here. But
ASMR.
I thought they were gonna win. I thought the Bengals were gonna come back and win. I thought that last drive was set up for Joe to be Joe Cool and win the game. But
You
it
have to feel a little bit like Zach Taylor kind of fucked the game up, right? Like,
I know you said that 4th and 1 or 3rd and 1.
Third and one, you have Joe Burrow, you're at the 50, you have Evan McPherson, and I understand what they're trying to do, but you're not going to run the ball. You're going to run it with Samaji? Why don't we
Who wants
go?
Sab?
Joe Mixon was averaging what, 6 a pop, 5
Yeah.
a pop?
He had 75 yards rushing, I think, for the game. I'm with you. I'm not
Yeah,
disagreeing with you.
72.
I'm with you. Also, earlier in the game, they decided not to go for kick the field goal, and
I'm glad he went for it.
They
Like,
were
wanna
aggressive all
Put your
night.
nuts on the table. Like
earlier in the game, but it was just. I mean, at the time, it was like
He actually had somebody open on the 4th down.
Yeah,
early
he
in
didn't
the
have time to
game.
get rid of it.
Joey
So
Love.
he didn't just have somebody open. He had Jamar Chase wide open.
No.
At the end of the game.
Oh, no,
No,
that,
that was
I'm
at the
talking about
end
the
of the
first
game.
4th down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He tried to force it to Jamar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he tried
everyone
to force it
open.
to Jamar. But the last part when he didn't have time.
Yeah, he didn't have time.
Jalen Ramsey fell.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase cooked him. He was falling wide
Would
open.
he
He
be
just
gone
didn't have
for
time.
6?
Huh?
We've been gone for 6 on
Oh,
that?
he was,
touchdown,
it was six.
touchdown.
It
It
was
was a
6.
touchdown, no doubt. But he just didn't have time to get rid of it. He didn't have time to get the ball to him.
Back to black. Aaron Darnold plays.
Yeah, and then Aaron Donald, whenever he got the forearm to the face after the whole incident,
Switch flip.
yep, poke the bear. Can't poke
Yeah,
the bear.
you
Can't
they
do that.
They
poked the
slowed
bear.
him in the first half because they had someone solely to just double team.
Right, and then that
Yeah.
happened, and like it was a very legal hit. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like he was still in bounds. He just gave him a hard shove. Like,
Oh,
hey,
you
bro,
talking
I'm
about
here.
when he hit Joe?
Just
Yeah.
to know you, let me show you that I'm here. Pushed him. Offensive lineman goes, protects Joe. Love that. But poked the bear a little bit, and then Aaron Donald went nuclear in the second half.
I like
After
how they
that.
didn't call the flag on
Me
that.
too.
No, yeah, I love it.
It was a legal hit. It was legal, not illegal.
Are you
It was
talking about
illegal.
like after the play, whenever they like got into a little
extra
shoving
quick,
match? I like that. Yeah, let them play. It's the Super Bowl.
Here's the deal, though. Now that the Super Bowl's over with, all eyes are going to turn to baseball.
In the draft.
Like the drafts come, but the like basketball NBA is going on. But then now there's going to be a lot more eyes on the MLB lockout. Which is not good because nothing's going on. They met. Here we go. Look, Kupp. But he's already getting tackled. If he gets out of that, he's open, wide open touchdown.
Do you think Joe's seen this picture?
But he can't do anything. About
Did you
that.
see the second and one photo?
He can't do anything about that.
When they're playing a super soft zone, it's second down and 1, and they're 10 yards off one wide receiver, and they just don't go his way.
Wow.
A lot.
Tough.
You think a lot because they were driving.
Tough.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You had Joe Burrow at the 50 with Evan McPherson.
They're just going too fast.
And you go Samaje Perine, 4th and 1, pass play.
Do you think at that point in the game was moving too fast for Zach Taylor?
No.
Yes.
Not Joe.
No.
I think they
Yes.
overthought the room.
Yes.
I think they overthought it. We can't score.
I'm not saying it was
'Cause
moving too
McVay-
fast. They made a decision. Decision didn't work. If the decision works, then
You look like a genius.
I don't know.
do you think the Rams think that they're going to let Samaje Perine run the football?
It should have been the thing.
I know it didn't work out, but do you think going in with Samaje Perine in the game, their third down back, receiving back, you think they thought he was going to get the ball?
No, it was a great play
No.
call, to be honest. It
Okay.
was the right call.
He was
but
trying to sneak it in there, get the ball, and then keep going. Didn't work out.
You know
I'm not
what-
saying. So I don't want to say it was moving too fast. It just didn't work.
What about
Sometimes it doesn't
healthy
work.
Burrow? He ran a draw right
That's
there.
exactly.
I thought that's
no,
right. I was like,
You do run the draw.
I was like, man, quarterback
That was
draw
the play
here
call.
nails. Yeah,
He
I
couldn't
thought it was
move.
gonna be money, but
Yeah, he was hurting because he probably
can't
gets
move.
out of that last play. He probably gets out of that if he's like healthy.
That last one, no. Yeah.
I don't know what the last one. He doesn't get to that last play. He gets the first down before that if he's healthy. But my point is now that baseball is in this big lockout and it's not going, now it looks like spring training is going to get pushed back. It basically came out in the article because they met on Saturday, and pretty obvious or pretty expected was the owners gave their economic proposal response, and it wasn't it wasn't good enough. I don't even know if it was good, and so they obviously didn't agree. They've agreed to a couple things are going to happen. Universal DH, which is going to be great.
It's good news
it's
for
going to be
you.
good for baseball. Good news for me, but it's still fun to see pitchers hit. You're not going to get a lot of stories of pitchers hitting homers and pinch hit, whatever. But
No more Kevin Gosman.
no more Kevin Gosman. Well, Kevin Gosman, he didn't pitch that game. He just came in off the bench.
That's
But
what-
still,
yeah.
the only reason he came
That's
in
more
off the
impressive.
bench is because they had to hit for the pitcher. They had to pinch hit for the pitcher. That's why they ran out of guys. So he was the last one left. You're not getting any of those stories anymore, which is okay. I understand that you'd rather a guy to go there hit that has more opportunity to be successful than a pitcher, but whatever. I'm okay with it.
The DH should have to wear the pitcher's jacket when they get on base.
Or they should go DH and then have a pinch runner.
Well,
Like when you're little, the pitcher never had to run.
yeah.
I'm just
Or
joking.
the
Don't
catcher,
do that.
yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah,
Catcher
you pinch
never had
run.
to
Now with the PO, I don't think Nelson Cruz is going to retire for 10 years. Or for the
Dude.
universal DH. I don't think he's
I
gonna
mean,
retire.
now he has 30 teams he can play for. 30
41.
teams.
Ichiro?
Oh, he come back. No. Ichiro's not a home run hitter though, so
He
it's
could
not.
be.
I mean, he could be, but that's not his game. But universal DH is a thing.
Do you like that?
I do. I like that. I like that for me. I'm not gonna. I mean, honestly, either way would have worked. I think of it one way, like, oh, there's an extra hitter every game for every team. Then I think of it the other times, well, they need extra outfielders on the team to be able to go do double switches when during the National League. So
I do like that.
there's one way. There's two ways to think about it. I'm go with DH because I want to hit. I don't want to just go be a defensive replacement, obviously. But they also talked about finally MLB is addressing the situation that is in Tampa. And if you don't know, if you're not familiar, Tampa Bay Rays are based out of Tampa, but they're not really in Tampa. They're in St. Petersburg, Florida, which is 25 minutes
The bridge, right?
across the bridge. You think that it's not that far, but if you've ever driven on that bridge, it stinks. It's always backed up with traffic. There's a ton of people. It's hard to get to. And Tropicana Field sucks. It is a
The
dump.
worst.
Not good. The ceiling is white, so it blends in with the baseball. The turf is really bouncy. The turf hurts. When I was playing there, they wouldn't even let us do our conditioning on the turf. They wouldn't let the pitchers do their turf to condition because it hurt their legs too bad. So in order to save their legs, they would go run outside in the Florida heat. That's the difference. That's how bad the ground was. That, hey, I'd rather my guys go run outside when it's 100 degrees with 112 humidity
Lupinella.
as opposed to go at what?
Lupinella.
We just dropped the Lupinella.
Just imagine him just being pissed.
Yeah, it was brutal. Like, if you take your eye off of the baseball, yeah.
Oh my god.
You know baseball's white, right?
Yeah, white. White.
They have the catwalk rules too. They had
And you hit the ball on the catwalk.
I don't get the.
So if you hit, there's
This
different
is
levels.
unbelievable that it looks like this.
If the ball hits the catwalk and comes down, you catch it, it's out.
Yeah.
It's home rules.
Cracker Jack rules.
Now if it stays up there, it's a
Double.
ground rule double.
Should they put people up there and
Well,
to
you
throw
can't,
it down?
You can't. That's the liability. But
I mean, who gives a
here's
shit?
a
at this
story.
point? What are we
So
doing?
here's two stories, quick stories about the Trop. If you're playing outfield and they hit a low line, like a line drive, you have to play further back because the ball's going to bounce over your head. So there's times where the ball goes, and I'm prepping this jump so that the ball doesn't go over my head. So they catch it, throw it in, right? Fine. You take your eye off the ball, and as an outfielder in the big leagues, like, you can't just run after a ball looking at it the entire way. Like, sometimes you got to put your head down, take a few steps to kind
go
of gain
get it.
some ground and go get it.
Get your wall.
Right? So I'm playing my rookie year. I'm playing in the Trop against the Blue Jays. This is when they had their stacked lineup. You had Batista, you had Encarnacion, you had all these guys. So Jose Bautista's hitting. Jose Bautista doesn't hit anything to the opposite field. Anything. So I'm playing right field, and I'm basically playing center field. It was like a super shift. Like, everybody's
Softball
over.
shift.
So I am playing deep right center, like basically center. I'm ready. He misses it, right? The fastball, he like pulls off of it, flies into that triangle between the second baseman, first baseman, and the right fielder.
The Texas leaguer.
Right? But it's high.
Yeah.
So I'm hauling ass. And I'm looking at the whole, I can't take my eye off. Like, my rookie year. Can't take my eye off. I'm running after it. I'm seeing it. All of a sudden, I realize, oh shit, James Loney was our first baseman.
Wow, what a name.
Oh shit, James Loney thinks I'm in right, like way out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably hauling ass to try to go get it. I have to peek to see where he's at. I'm running. I look down to see where he's at. He's looking at me like, okay, this is my ball. I look up. Oh no, I don't see it. I'm just running like, I don't see it. I was like, please come out. Please come out. Please come out. I don't see it. This ball lands 8 inches to my left. Almost hits me right on top of the head. It lands literally next to my foot and bounces straight up in the air. I don't catch it, obviously. Base hit. Because I couldn't see it. Because I got lost in the sky.
But you were there. Like,
I was there when
you were tracking it. And
Just
it's like,
couldn't
I
see
just don't. They couldn't hit
Couldn't
you in
see
the
it.
head.
Well, when he took his eyes off of it, that's when he like
Talk
lost
about
it.
having your stomach going, like your heart going on in your stomach. Like I had this.
I mean, how
I'm
can
like,
you see
oh my
anything
God.
though?
Yeah.
I could not. You can't see it, and then you get to like the second and third part of the catwalk, and the ball hits it. It's a home run. So
There's levels.
it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Backyard rules.
So back to they need to get. They're talking about moving them out of Tampa. I don't think they need to move them out of Tampa. I think they need to move them into Tampa.
It's a great city.
Into Tampa Bay. If a hockey team can excel in Florida, in Tampa Bay, and be one of the best crowds that you can have in an NHL game, a baseball team can succeed there.
And the Rays are good. People
And they're very
watch
good, but people aren't going to go. The colleges, the younger guys, they're not going to go to St. Pete because St. Pete's fun. Like, I'm not saying St. Pete's a bad city. The stadium stinks. It's just nobody's going to go there and watch a game in St. Petersburg. It needs to be in Tampa Bay.
They only average 9,000 fans a game.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
So
Lived it.
do you know any teams?
Yeah, I lived it.
There's 2 teams worse.
No, Padres are good.
There's another Florida team.
Oh, the
Marlins.
The Marlins. And the Marlins Stadium's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's weird.
Probably like Walmart.
They-
Marlins,
yeah,
and then
they've got a
Oakland?
circus event.
Oakland, of course, yeah.
Oakland.
All full stadium.
Yeah,
Yep.
but yeah.
But stadium, but Miami Stadium's new, like relatively new.
They suck.
They just stink.
Have you ever played in Miami Stadium?
That was my debut there.
What happened?
Yeah,
How
you
was
had
that?
I got it out, just lined out. D. Gordon made a nice catch on me. They hit it hard,
Wheels.
but yeah, he got it. Dan
there-
Herron throwing 86 mile cutters.
Is there anything nice about the Trop? Is there any?
The nicest thing about
besides the Stingray.
The nicest thing about the Trop is the acoustics are amazing. the acoustics of like hitting a baseball, like if you barrel it up, it sounds awesome. But
That's why they do all those showcases there.
It's not a bad place to hit. It just sucks to like my legs hurt on the turf. It's just not a good spot. They need to move it. They need to get a new stadium. They should probably make a smaller stadium for them, like as far as capacity, and just make it very fan friendly.
Outside in Tampa. Downtown
In Tampa. Like somewhere in Tampa, outside of St. Petersburg.
It's one of the fastest growing cities.
It's great. I mean, it's a very young city. It's fun. There's a lot of places to go. I'm not gonna say some other things, but it's a great
nice weather.
It's a great, very nice weather.
Very smart people there.
It's a great place
Pretty
to be. People like to be. You have the beach.
Great nightlife.
You can figure out a way to make it very enticing.
Of course.
They just haven't done it. I don't know why they're so stubborn. I know the St. Petersburg, they're like stuck in like a lease with St. Pete for a little bit. I don't think they want to get out of it. And so that's kind of an issue. But there's no reason why Tampa shouldn't have. When I was playing in Tampa, we were out of the playoff race. This is in August or September. Out of the playoff race.
Real off the playoff race.
Playing the Padres, who were also out of the playoff race.
2,000 people.
On a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday series.
Oh my goodness.
Coach, there's 4,000 people there the first game, 3,500 people there the second game, and just over 3,000 the third game. And I'm like, this is
the minor league.
Bush League.
embarrassing.
Jackie Moon League.
Embarrassing.
Corn dogs, Jackie. All these people.
That's basically what it felt like. And the promotions and stuff weren't very good. Like stuff that they did in Durham was better than they did. But now they're winning and now they're getting better. They need a new stadium, for sure. But first things first, you need to figure out
the fucking roof off of the thing.
No, you can't. You have to have a dome.
Well, they keep
In Florida.
fucking.
Too
It
hot?
rains too much and too hot.
They're trying to go to Montreal. They were trying to do a split in Montreal.
Oh, yeah,
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Tell me how much that was going to go. How well that was going to go over in the Players Association. You kidding me? So you're telling me you have to play every game on the road? 3/4 of the season is going to be on the road for us? Give me a fucking break. You know what I mean? Like, what do you want? What do you want? Like, you want me? You already play the Tampa already plays the most road games in all of baseball. You know why?
Why?
Because when you play the Yankees and you play the Red Sox and you play Toronto, it's all home games for them.
I was just gonna make that point.
They get more fans for those games, the opposing team, than Tampa does for them. So technically, they're playing at home, but they're on the road. They get booed in their own stadium by opposing fans.
The Trop is Yankee Stadium Junior.
Yeah, because all the people from New York, snowbirds,
Retire.
they retire, and you know
Snowbirds.
what? The Yankees have been in Tampa
Steinbrenner Field.
forever doing their spring training. That's where their spring training is. Tampa Bay Rays didn't become an organization until, what, 96? 97? 98? Whatever you said, 98. So all of those years before, whenever the Yankees were hot and in the heyday, when they were winning World Series every other year, they had built all those fans in spring training. Same with Boston, same with all these people. So now you're trying to go do that. You're trying to take some of these fans. You can't, but now the younger fans can. Like, they can build that. They just have to have a community. You have to be in Tampa, not St. Pete.
So is the Trop the worst?
I think Oakland's the worst.
What makes Oakland so bad?
Stadium stinks.
When they play in a football stadium.
The stadium stinks, and the foul territory is like 50 yards. Like, you hit a
50
ball.
yards wide?
You hit a ball.
It's a football
and
field.
It's just it's a football field. So like
right?
the foul territory, you have so much room. So all these balls that should be 10 rows deep are outs.
Oh shit.
Sucks.
So as a hitter, you're just
As
like,
a hitter, it
oh,
sucks. And it's
God
not- yeah,
damn it, dude,
it
that
sucks.
thing's in play.
It sucks. And it's dead. It's dead there. Oakland. No, we don't stay in Oakland. We stay in San Francisco when we play Oakland. But it's just not a fun place to be.
Would you rather? So you'd rather like Chicago Cubs style Wrigley Field, where there's like no,
Love that.
like get it
Love
out of
it.
like give me Steve Bartman every time.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that I necessarily would rather that. It's just a lot. It's a lot of foul territory. You mishit a ball and it should be a foul. And like you shouldn't have that much foul ground.
Right, it's
Now,
no
look,
longer a baseball
That's
field.
what makes
ridiculous.
baseball great. You have the quirks and stuff of baseball. All the stadiums are different. Boston Red Sox, you have a ton of foul ground too.
Bowl.
You strike out in Boston, you have a 30-yard walk back to the dugout. It sucks, but that's what makes them so good. You have
Didn't
to
even think
walk.
about
That's the worst.
All
to
these
hear.
different things.
Boston.
It blows, and you have people yelling at you because you struck out, and you got to walk. All
That's
the
a
way back.
ball. That's
the
a
way back.
ball, son.
100%. But all this is to be said that the lockout has to end. It will end. I don't know when it's going to end.
Carrot
Until it
Cole,
ends.
that's a ball.
Until it ends, you have me here.
Noah
Yeah,
Syndergaard had a tweet today. Said,
What did he say? What did Noah say?
Its baseball tweet has been postponed until an unknown future date due to the lockout. Sincerest apologies, and then a pissed off gif. So I feel like the players are pissed.
It's no
Well, the players aren't happy
Noah's
because but it's a
going
necessary.
bald.
It's a necessary. What's that?
Noah Syndergaard's going bald, and he won't admit it.
He had luscious locks.
I know he's
What is
he's
it?
running away from him.
I
I mean,
know,
don't tell
so-
him
Well, I mean,
when you see him.
hopefully he can hear it. He watches it at some point. And
We'll have him on the show.
we'll have him on the show.
Talk to
What
him.
teasing?
We can get him
What
on
teasing
there. Try
future
to.
guests?
But yeah, we're pissed. Players are pissed because there's a lot of things that need to be done, that need to be changed, that have been needing to be changed. So this is a necessary
Evil.
to have. This is something that the players are finally willing to say, dig their heels in and say we're not going to budge. It's something that needs to happen. It sucks that it's happening. It sucks that there's a lot of people in my position who don't have a job yet.
Mm-hmm.
But for the future of the game, for the future of the players, it's something that has to happen.
Are a lot of guys just waiting free agency wise to just sign because the CBA? There's no CBA, right?
Well, so big league guys can't sign. So major league free agents cannot sign. So all these guys that were going into this offseason as free agents, some of them being in a great position like Correa, he hasn't signed yet. Well, now the season's going to get pushed back. Everything's going to be rushed. The likelihood of him getting the big deal that he was looking for may not be there.
And he just switched to Scott Boras too.
Right, which is good for him. Also, that shows that he's not going to budge on the amount of money he's looking for. So either you're going to sign a 1-year deal, have to go do it all over again,
How
or
old
just
is he?
not sign.
I think he's 29, 30.
29 or 30. He was drafted in my draft.
This
but he was
is
in high
nut
school.
time for him. Like he's trying to get that big.
Well,
deal.
here's the deal. He had the best year of his career last
Yeah,
year,
he
and he
did.
was healthy. He's been hurt every other year.
27, but he's looking for the bag.
He's been hurt every other year, and so the likelihood of him having the year that he had last year. I mean, I hope it's not the case, but even if he has a good year, but he gets hurt, he's not gonna be able to put up the numbers. He has to stay healthy, have the year, and he did the hard part. He had the best year of his career the year before his free agency.
I mean, you
year.
could sign him just a 1-year deal.
Yeah, but
with
that
Stros.
you have to go and do it all over again. You know what I mean? You have to go and have that same year again to be a free agent to have that money that you're looking for.
Yeah, but if I were to do it again, I would do it with the team I'm there with. Just
No
'cause you're
doubt.
comfortable.
No doubt. I mean, I'm not saying he's not, but it sucks for guys it sucks for me, it sucks for guys like me, it sucks for guys like him. It sucks for everybody. You could be making $300 million, you could be trying to make the minimum and get back to the big leagues. It sucks for everybody because you don't know, there's so much unknown, you don't know what's going on. But it will get done. I don't know how long it's going to take to get done.
I mean, this was supposed to be a big free agent. You got Trevor Story.
Well, a lot of those guys signed, so he
Seager.
hasn't signed yet. Seager signed. Simeon signed. They both signed with the Rangers.
Oh, wow.
Where's
so they had-
Bauer?
Who?
Trevor.
Trevor Bauer. He's
Technically under
good.
the Dodgers.
Now, once the stuff gets underway, MLB can still suspend him, but he's no criminal charges.
He's under contract.
Yeah, 3-year deal. He signed a 3-year deal, so he got paid all that money during why he didn't play.
Scherzer's got.
Scherzer
one
got the
more
bag.
year.
He's got the highest annual average salary.
Where did he sign? New York.
Yep.
Right?
He's a
Right?
Met
Matt.
or a Yankee.
New York,
Matt.
New York
No, he's not a
Mets.
Yankee.
He's not a Yankee.
But I said, okay, we need to get to bets. We need to talk about our bets.
Okay.
Not the ones that we did do or didn't do, but the ones that we have coming up.
Future.
Basketball season now and baseball season. I can't bet on baseball, so we're gonna bet on basketball. We didn't make that graphic on?
No, we didn't make.
We didn't make the graphic. Okay,
I mean, how much do you want from me?
I don't want everything from you. I want it all from you.
Oh.
I want
Give
it all-
him your heart.
I want it all from you. Okay, I'm gonna read them off my phone. Where's that?
I did tease LSU again. Teased LSU in the under.
Attaboy.
Actually, let's
Splash.
talk about this before I pull. Did y'all go to the game? Y'all were at the tailgate.
We tailgated.
Did y'all watch the game?
Yes, of course.
Give me the recap of the game. I didn't get to watch it. I just saw the box score. Also, didn't even know that I was involved in this bet that we
Oh
had
yeah,
going on.
we might have to break the
you were
glass
involved
over
in
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to wear my jersey. I gotta go get her an LSU jersey of mine so she can wear it.
Break
in
the glass.
Starkville. We can take it out, or I think I may have another one in my house.
I would imagine.
He has one laying around somewhere.
There's LSU jerseys all over this town. I don't have many, but I think I have one. I think I have one.
So wait, did you not save your jersey?
So the bet, you don't know about the bet, Jack?
No.
with Jordy and
home.
Katie?
Mississippi State, obviously Katie, went to Mississippi State.
Moose State.
They're playing at LSU, and the bet was if Mississippi State wins, or if LSU wins, she has to wear my jersey at the LSU Mississippi State
Dude.
series in Starkville at Duty Noble. And if Mississippi State lost, what was the other side of the bet?
No, if Mississippi State won, Jordy would have to wear a
Jordy had to wear a Dak
Dak
jersey.
jersey to the
To
LSU
the
Mississippi State football
game,
game,
and it's at
which is
LSU
the first SEC game.
opener.
That'd be awesome.
That would have been great. But I'm glad that you have to wear my jersey. Bring my jersey out and duty note right there.
The dude?
Yeah.
I actually feel bad.
Some good
I feel a
moments
little
in
bad
it.
for Katie.
Yeah,
Some
I
good
feel.
moments. What?
She's been catching shit for being more of an LSU fan than a Mississippi State fan. Like her
it's be tough if
allegiances
you're
are
wearing-
tied,
you're
and
rocking
now
the
she has
jersey
to
now.
show up there.
It's tough.
Yeah,
So sometimes you got to deal with it.
Them's the
you know?
breaks, kid.
Yeah, that's the life. The
And
life
if she would
that
have
we live
taken
in
the
this-
spread, she'd have won.
in the content world, but did they offer them the spread?
She said, "I want to go money line
yeah.
Whoa, what was the
Money
spread?
line.
6." She would have covered.
Mhm.
Oh. It's tough.
Hate
Do
that
you
for you.
regret? Do you regret your decisions? Okay.
She'll regret it when she has
When's
to
the
wear that
series?
jersey.
When's the series? When's the April 8th weekend?
It's like very close.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
that's not,
coming
that's
up.
pretty. That's got to be like one of the first series of the year, right? For
Is
SEC.
it opening SEC weekend for baseball too?
No, it's not opening.
Better check you on that.
SEC weekend?
It's not opening SEC weekend. I don't think, is it?
I don't know. It would have been
Check-
for football.
Checking you on that.
It's got to be, but I mean, April 8th. That's probably.
We're going.
There's probably 2 or 3
I'll go.
weekends. Into
No, we're
the
gonna
season.
we're gonna do a live show from
Okay,
the
but
dude.
anyway, okay. Give me the recap. Basketball game. How we look? What happened? Terry Easton's a baller.
The Xavier Pinson thing's real.
I know it is.
It's unbelievable. Like
He-
I know we don't like. Will Wade can say that and say that and say that and be like, look, dude, I'm not trying to make excuses, but we need Xavier Pinson out
need
there.
point guard.
He makes everybody.
You have a point.
Yeah, he's a legit point
If you
guard.
don't, you have one. You have a one point guard.
Gaines isn't a point guard.
No, he's a point guard. You don't have a change of pace guy. You don't have a guy who can be in control. Gaines always go all the time. He's trying to learn how to take it back, but you don't have. If he's that guy,
let
it's
that
hard.
horse run. He's a free spirit.
Right, but
Let
he
him
can
go.
do that when you have
Yeah,
Pinson.
when
I know.
Pinson's
Do
in
that
the
when you
game, he
don't
can
have
do
Pinson.
that, but he can't do it without
I know
Pinson.
that's what I'm saying. That changes the entire lineup. Whenever Eric Gaines gets able to play free, Tari gets to come off the bench, and he dropped what 24.
20, 25.
25
Off the
and
bench.
yeah.
He's,
That's when
he's,
you're
shooting,
clicking.
he's shooting more, which I love it.
The threes?
Because he's making it.
Shoot him his shoulder though.
That's what he makes. I don't
I
care
know.
how you can shoot granny style. as
Yeah,
long as
you
it
can
goes
shoot
in.
it.
Like Barry.
I don't care
I
about how
don't
you
care.
shot
Just
look.
get in there. Yeah, he only shot from the free throw line though.
Yeah.
Who, Barry?
Yeah.
That's how he shot his
Granny.
free throws, granny style.
I know that.
I feel like you're good at shooting granny. So.
Shout out
I
Granny.
don't know what that means. Does that mean? How does that mean? Why does he look, no, why does he look like he should be good
mean,
at
I
shooting
would.
granny style?
I just feel like he would. Like if,
Yeah,
if
if-
I were to bet,
You're a
anybody-
gimmicky guy.
If, whatever works.
Okay.
Go with the tricks. Like I know you could spin the ball. or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I would do that. Like it's amazing to me that this is a little bit off topic, but it's amazing to me that Shaq didn't do it. Like if you're telling me I would shoot
Shaq couldn't do
80%
it?
from the free throw line
Oh.
going granny style, but he was too embarrassed to do it. Like I'm not gonna do that. I would just own it, dude. Do it.
I don't know. I mean, Shaq's.
Would you do that as
No,
a
I just
professional
learned how to
athlete?
shoot free throws.
Well, you can't.
What?
Like if you can't do it, would
mean,
you go granny style? If
I
you
would
were-
never say I can't do anything. I would just learn how to do it better.
I mean, I'd learn a lot.
I
Of
mean,
things
how
if
good
that
are
were
you
the
going to be
case.
granny style? I mean, how?
No, that's what I'm saying. If you set the precedent, where like if you do it in practice, you're like Shaq's 80% from the free throw
I probably,
line.
to be honest with you, I probably wouldn't do it either.
if you're a big
That's
man
embarrassing.
shooting 80%,
Too much
though,
ego. That's what I'm saying.
embarrassing.
You're shooting
Yeah, that's
55% or 80%.
Especially as a
You could go
7'2"
for 100
guy
in
who's
a
a
night.
badass center like that. I wouldn't do it either if I was him.
And Shaq was just like, I'm too good to do this.
Was there any lulls in the basketball game? Like were there like any
They
times
tied
like
it up. It got close. They got a little
I
squirrely.
don't even know what happened. I wasn't gone. I
I was hammered.
was like, okay, so you don't know anything.
I watched
Yeah,
that. I just
I
watched
was
Terry. He
about to
said, yeah,
say-
he fell asleep.
Stewie was.
Well, anyways, sorry, great. We have some great
basketball.
recap for
I'm
this
covered,
LSU
but
basketball
hey,
game.
if you teased it, you covered
Obviously,
it the
mic'd
under.
up was very
Look,
was very aware of what was going
the
on.
game was good. It started off
The
great.
game was good.
It was great, but
Okay.
He fell asleep.
a little too much. A little too much at
I mean, what are we gonna
the
do? What are
tailgate.
we doing here, boys?
Too much liquids.
What are we doing?
I'm embarrassed.
Okay, so basketball out. Back to our bets then.
I
Let's go
did
back
bet
to our
LSU.
bets. Huh?
I did bet LSU.
I'm not talking about that.
Of course.
I'm talking about this bets for today.
Give me
best
one.
for
You
today.
got hockey? Someone got hockey?
So we don't have them. We'll post them. We post them. Our guy sent us the bets. He went Kings money line first half. He went
Sabonis,
Thunder
okay.
plus 4.5. He's betting a lot of the first halves.
Yeah.
Thunder 4.5 first half and Trailblazers plus 9.5 first half. So you have Kings money line first half, Thunder plus 4.5 first half, Trailblazers plus 9.5 first half.
I do like the Trailblazers. They've been playing.
I
good
like the
since all
Trailblazers too.
trades.
I also my bets are plus 6.5 on the Magic, plus 6.5 in the first half. Warriors -2 first half, and I snuck in a little hockey NHL. Oilers money line. So we will have these posted because our Producer didn't put it on a graphic, so
Chill.
I'm putting. I gotta make you take responsibility for this. He's been very busy.
Gambling.
He's been very busy gambling. I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not his
Who are the
fault.
Oilers?
It's nobody's fault.
I'm just, sometimes you gotta call people out. He called me out earlier. I'm calling him out now. So that's just
Oilers,
it.
Sharks.
What do y'all
Such a
like?
graphic.
What do y'all like today? You like any bets? Do you like any bets?
No,
I found a hockey bet.
What's your hockey bet?
I got Toronto Maple Leafs minus 1.5 versus the Kraken. All I know is the Maple Leafs are one of the best teams in hockey, and the Kraken are a new expansion team that sucks.
Yeah, but you can't say much about expansion teams in hockey because
Vegas Knights, I
it's
know.
the Vegas Knights.
But no, record-wise, the Kraken have the worst.
They stink.
They have the worst record in the NHL.
Kraken or Kraken?
The Kraken, like
Or
the
Kraken.
I would love
giant
to bet
octopus.
hockey.
That's what they're.
Yeah,
named
I
after.
do like the Kraken. I like the name though. I like the Kraken.
And I still have that Italy curling bet out there. Waiting for that.
She's
I have
still
no
alive.
idea when they curl, but
My
when
guy
they
said
do-
the American curling team is
Curlers?
really good.
Yeah, the American
you
curling
stop
dude
that?
like wears dunks.
I just
All
Like Nike
okay,
dunks.
It's over.
Yeah,
USA dunks.
yeah, he wears like Nike, like cool Nike dunks.
Cooper Cup.
Well, the
cooler than
Canadian
Cooper
team
Cups.
got kicked out of an event because they were hammered.
Love that.
That's awesome.
Right
Wait,
on
who?
brand.
Yeah.
Right on brand.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Ooh,
I got Blazers.
Drink a
They're
little bit of
catching
maple
14
syrup
and a
over
half.
here.
I know he got 9. He took the 9.5 plus 9.5 at half.
They beat the Lakers and then they
Is
beat
this on TV?
one more team. The curling?
No, the Edmonton Oilers. Is that who you said you were going to bet on hockey?
Yeah, money line.
You're gonna have to crack streams it.
Oilers money line.
I will watch it. I will.
We're gonna
gamble it.
add these bets. We're gonna put them on the Twitter account. We're gonna put them on. Also, a little housekeeping note. We are on Spotify now. Podcasts are out. Podcasts are gonna be huge for me during the season. We finally got them out. Apple is very difficult. They will be out on Apple Pod in probably a week or so. It gives you It gives you like 5 to 12 days. Big range. That's like when somebody tells you, "Hey, I'm gonna come to your house between 9 a.m. and 7 p.m."
Yeah, it's exactly like that. It's like a mover.
Okay, thank you. So you just want me to work today? You just want me to go to work? I have to wait at home, and then you go work, and I'll let you know. I'll give you an hour heads up, 15 minutes before they show up. Hey, I'm in the neighborhood.
I'm at your door.
What do you mean? You didn't give me any heads up. You want me to just not work? Just think that I just don't do anything? In my case, I don't work right now, but for any other
around
people,
the house
for
all
any
day?
other people, you want me to just sit here and do
Trust my
nothing?
arm.
It's bullshit. But yeah, 5 to 12 days. We'll be on Apple, which I guess we've already applied, right? So
We're applied. We just
we're a
gotta
few
get,
days
gotta
in.
get the
We're a
letter,
few days into
letter
this
of
time
rec.
frame, but we
Yes.
are on Spotify, which is great. You're gonna have
I'll post
the shows that we're gonna have coming up are gonna be bangers. Chad Jones is coming in on Wednesday. The live show from Fred's on Friday.
What?
You weren't here earlier.
The ultimate one.
You weren't here earlier.
Yeah,
We made big plans.
We made big
plans at
games.
about 9:30 today.
yeah.
We're
Little
gonna
business
have
talk today.
Gavin Dugas coming in next Monday. You're gonna have very regular baseball
8 on
guys
8.
coming on. Who's that?
Is it 8 on 8?
8 on 8, baby.
Ooh.
A new 8.
808s and
Hey,
heartbreaks.
it's no surprise to me he hit a homer in the scrimmage right after he got the numbs. Right after
What's
the
the
video
number?
came
Big
out.
numbies.
Big nums.
We'll be putting up big
the homer.
numbies this week.
Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're gonna come back. We have curtain call after this. We have what's for lunch because I'm starving,
Yeah, dude. Oh.
and we have a little bit more bullshit.
Curtain
to do.
call.
I already said curtain call. I already said it.
Double curtain call.
We're
Anti-curtain
just
call.
getting the cobwebs out from the long weekend, but
Female
we're
athlete
gonna take a little
crushes
2-minute
also.
break. You're listening to
Yeah.
Mik'd Up, watching Mik'd Up, brought to you by Sterling Automotive.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out.
The Jordy Colada Show is brought to you by A-Bears Lawn Maintenance. Commercial or residential, A-Bears Lawn Maintenance is ready to work. A-Bears can tackle all your homeowners association requirements. Call Blake at 225-485-8022. A-Bears Lawn Maintenance.
Do you have questions about your finances? Are you looking for recommendations from a skilled financial advisor? Get in touch with our friend Daniel Newman over at Edward Jones. You can find him easily by logging online and shooting him an email at daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. That is daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. Whether it is help with your 401k or just fiscal advice heading into the new season, get in touch with Daniel today. Best way to do it? Email him, daniel.newman@edwardjones.com. He's our experienced financial advisor. Let him be yours. Daniel.Newman@edwardjones.com. Go Chevrolet is proud to announce Go Express Auto Sales, the new used car lot located in the capital city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, at 11522 Florida Boulevard. Go Express Auto Sales is online at goexpressautosales.com, or you can search them on Facebook and social media at Go Express Auto Sales, the newest addition to the family of Go Chevrolet. Remember, Go Chevrolet is located down in Laplace, Louisiana, but now welcoming aboard Go Express, the new used car lot located in
And we're back. Welcome back to Mik'd Up on this beautiful Valentine's Day, Monday, February 14th. We are going to get you guys out of here a little early.
What is the thing? Have you ever taken Valentine's Day into account? Like, have you ever done anything like, all right, today's the day?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like, do you herald it as a holiday?
I mean, not really.
It's a reminder.
Like, do you have anything planned? Like, you have nothing planned for the day, right?
So me and my wife had no Valentine's Day.
I think that's a good rule.
But, I mean, normally we go to dinner.
So you're going to dinner tonight?
No.
Oh, okay.
No dinner tonight?
Tell you what, if you don't come up with a Valentine's Day dinner reservations before Valentine's Day, you ain't getting it anywhere. Promise you that. Nowhere available. Call anywhere you want. I'm cooking at the house. I'm gonna make it our own little Valentine's Day at the crib.
Flowers?
I'm gonna go get some flowers. I have some flowers. I'm gonna pick up, give it to her. Nice little card, maybe some candy and some chocolates.
Big lie.
Nice reminder, Lloyd.
Big lion vibes going on right here.
We've been gone for 2 weeks. This has been like a
2-week vacation.
Yeah,
Marathon.
For this last one was great. It's been a long 2 weeks, so she didn't have anything for me. We're good. This is good. We're good.
I say no to your relationship.
Here's my thing. Valentine's Day to me is a reminder of your relationship with someone else. So if you have to go out of your way to go to dinner, then you're not going to dinner long enough. You're not taking your wife or your girlfriend or fiance on enough dates. Mm-hmm. You're not having time to, all that is you're telling me I'm going to go to dinner just to tell you that I love you or that we're together. No, we're going to go to dinner regularly. We're going to have our events. I don't need Valentine's Day to just tell me that I love you. You know what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Now, if you're single,
women take that shit too
serious.
single,
you take advantage of this opportunity. You go get a nice little date, and you roll out the red carpet for her, and who knows what happens after that.
Is this the time? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's Valentine's Day and you're not in a relationship but might be in a relationship, is this when you hold court? It's I'm gonna do this.
Tell you what, if you've been with somebody for a little bit of an extended period of time, right? Let's say you've been talking.
This is still a day for them.
You've been talking. You don't
together.
know, but you're also at that point where I don't know.
Not sleeping together.
I don't know where we're at yet, but I haven't really asked them. And you take them out on a Valentine's Day date, you're pretty much telling this person that, hey, I'm in there for the long haul.
You pretty much cuffing
That's
her
a
up.
commitment. Yeah.
Yeah, you're putting yourself in a position to say, I got to commit.
Well, this is the
now if you're just hang if it's only been 1 or 2 dates and you want to have a Valentine's date, that's just a normal date. Hey, Valentine's. I'd like you enough to where I'm going to take you to a more special of a spot, a more special date than just a normal date that we were having. But
Netflix in my room.
if it's been an extended amount of time, if it's been 2-3 months, and you take them out, you're putting yourself up that hey, I'm committing to this.
Oh shit.
That's what I think. That's
draft pick.
I think that's what that sign. I think that's what that sign means, right? Don't you agree?
Because they definitely are. They're I would imagine girls are thinking that.
This
Katie,
is
help me if
Super
I'm
Bowl.
wrong.
This
But
is
yeah,
Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, this is day after.
There's more girls than you think that don't like Valentine's Day.
True.
Yeah, Katie doesn't. Katie's one of the boys, so
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's an exception.
You're an exception.
You're the
to the
exception,
rule.
not the rule.
Katie's a little bit more special, not in a bad way. Special isn't a good thing. You can talk to Katie about things, and she has a way more reasonable mindset on the things that we think about than a lot of people.
Then you get in an argument that says, well, Katie does this. She's
So, okay. Speaking of love, right?
Love.
Love. Speaking of love, we're going to go straight to curtain call. And my curtain call is Van Jefferson. If y'all don't know, Van Jefferson is a wide receiver for the Rams. Just won the Super Bowl. Super pumped. Biggest thought at the time, it was probably the biggest moment of his life. He gets a phone call right after the game saying that, hey, your wife went into labor mid-game. She's about to have this baby. You got to get the hell out of here. So he finishes the game, has an interview, bounces, takes his daughter to a ride to the airport or to the hospital. His wife has the baby, and curtain call
That's awesome.
to Van Jefferson for winning the Super Bowl and having a baby on the same day. So I think it's his second baby.
Yeah,
So
he had another kid before.
Shout out. That's my curtain call for Van Jefferson.
It's the Van Jefferson
Look how
family.
pregnant she is.
Busting at the seams.
She's busting at the seams.
You know, Van Jefferson's dad's a wide receiver.
Wide receiver
For the
coach,
Cardinals.
Yeah. Okay, who's yours? Who's your curtain call?
Oh, mine is.
Get the name right.
I know this is tough for me. Ayumu Hirano,
Okay.
the Japanese snowboarder, broke snowboarding in the half pipe. Like they said, and there's a big controversy about it because the American judge, I think they were trying to sneak Shaun White in there to give him his final
didn't even
run.
medal.
I know, but the USA
Terrible
judge was the one that had the worst score for the Japanese snowboarder.
Wow.
So I think that there was a little controversy, and he said he was pissed. Like that translated obviously. But the guy that was calling, like doing the play-by-play for the Olympics, he goes, "That's the best run I've ever seen in my entire life. And I've been doing this for 30 years." And for him to not like the first run that they gave him was he didn't get a gold medal score. He got, I think, silver or bronze, and he had to go back out there and do the exact same run again
Nailed
and
it
fucking
again.
crushed it. And he whenever he's done, he's like,
Oh
"What
my-
else do you want to see?"
Dude,
Wow.
I'm watching it right now. Oh
It's
my
unbelievable.
God.
I
It
gotta
is
see it.
unbelievable.
You should
Shout
put it
out.
up.
I don't know
put
if
it
I
up
can
there.
show it because of the
Yeah,
Olympics.
yeah. Let's not get
No,
in trouble.
under
We're not
1,000. We're
monetized
under
yet. Let's
1,000.
let's go for a run here.
We're not monetized.
Yeah,
So it doesn't matter.
This is the Wild West.
It doesn't matter. If
You
you
can
do
do
that,
whatever you want.
if you get our channel deleted, I'm gonna give you a.
Hey, I've
story.
done it once. I'll do it again.
We can't afford that.
Dude, now I'm seeing the chest pump. Wow.
Can't afford that.
Unbelievable. This is the greatest run I've ever
This is the
seen.
most excited I've seen you for something.
It
What
was
that?
just so cool.
You can't do that
It's
with gravity.
like this is something you don't see every day.
Ever.
So it's like
I
And
mean,
then-
I think it's sick. I've never snowboarded in my life. I think
neither.
being a badass snowboarder, like surfer, is like pretty cool.
yeah.
I'm like, I could never do it. I'm
We had
very
a
bad at
debate.
it.
Surfing over snowboarding, right?
Was that surfing over snowboarding? What was the debate we had before the show?
I'd go
Just like, hey, save it for
snowboard.
the
I'd
show?
probably go snowboarding before I go surfing.
Oh,
But I
it
mean,
was.
Oh, Super Bowl
Yeah.
and World Series. If you had to pick
One
between
shot, one moment.
the Game 7 of
Opportunity
the
of a
World
lifetime.
Series being right behind home plate or
50
50-yard line Super Bowl tickets, what would you pick? And that's a tough one. To me, honestly, I think the more I initially,
Dude.
17.
that's unbelievable. So shout out. You want to say his name again?
Shout out Japan.
Okay.
Yep.
What you got?
Me?
Yeah.
Dylan Cruz. Hero,
Hey.
a current call.
Not
Hero
because
the
of what
week.
you think, people.
Yeah, not because he's a beast on the field, but great guy off the field. One of my coworkers, one of my friends, DJ, he got into a car crash on the interstate and went out to help someone, and one car hit him, and another car hit him, and he should be dead. I don't even know how he's alive. Broke his neck, ribs, shoulder blades. He's out of the hospital, thank God. But we started a GoFundMe from the house, our bar, and Dylan Cruz from Deep, $1,000 donation right off the start.
Love that.
Good guy, Dylan.
Love that. Seriously, you guys
Seriously.
shout out to Dylan Cruz. That is
Big time.
that's some big time. That's having resources and using them for a really good thing.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a big year on the field, but that's huge off the field right there. That's
good karma.
that's
right
that's what that's,
good
that's
karma.
what that's what
Yeah.
matters.
That's
what
why he's
matters.
gonna have success on the
That's the
field.
shit that matters right there.
Exactly.
What about you? Got one?
My curtain call is Big Wit.
Big Whit, baby.
Going out on top.
Congratulations, Andrew Whitworth.
Great career.
You think he
Going out.
retires?
He's got to.
He
Right?
has to. He, against his former
Are you
team.
kidding me?
Got a Super Bowl.
So you got drafted by the Bengals.
Yeah.
Won a Super Bowl with the Rams. Oldest active player in the NFL now that Tom Brady retired.
Maybe.
Walter
Maybe.
Payton Man of the Year.
Maybe, possibly, probably, maybe.
Nah,
could be.
Go back to Monroe. Just
Yeah,
live your life.
he's definitely going back to Monroe.
Biggest
today.
human being I've ever seen.
Do you think if
One of them.
the Bengals keep
He's 6'7", 330 pounds.
Who else is on that list of biggest humans?
Shaq.
Shaq.
Shaq. When I was in school, Shaq came to the game and he would like shake our hands. I'm like, this guy's enormous. And he's not like you think Shaq's fat. He's
No,
not
he's
fat.
not fat.
Ain't fat.
big.
Just a big
Muscle.
dude.
Mason Smith is up there, double A Mason.
Yeah, see, I've never met Mason.
Oh my god.
He is
Monster.
Massive.
massive young man.
I've heard. Aaron Judge on that list.
Has to be.
6'7", right?
And he gonna be a.
Aaron Judge is Gronk playing baseball.
And he gonna be a free agent?
They
re-signed him?
He's still under contract.
Yeah, he's not a free agent. I think he's got one more. He didn't sign a long-term deal though. Huh?
He'll be a Yankee for life.
You think?
Yeah.
You hope so. Aren't you a Yankees guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. When are y'all gonna get rid of?
him.
When are y'all gonna get rid of Gary?
Sanchez. I hate Gary Sanchez.
He's a free agent after this
I
season.
hate Gary Sanchez. Except when he's playing the Red Sox or going against David Price.
He's got a bazooka. That's about all he's got. He's not very good behind the plate.
No, he's awful. He hits 220 and gets 24 home runs.
Yep.
On that field too. Do you think if that the Bengals don't, they tried to almost Bill Belichick themselves with Andrew Whitworth. If they keep him and he's still a Bengal, do you think they win the Super Bowl?
They have a better chance.
I
The O-line's
better
still bad.
chance,
I
but
know, but now you have a left tackle.
I mean, yeah, better chance, but
Do you re-sign him for 1 year, bring him back to Cincy?
no, he won't. do it.
41-year-old
He's not
Andy.
gonna do that.
How old is he?
40.
He's like 40. He's not doing that. He's going. He's done.
God no.
He's gonna go hunt. He's gonna go fish. He's gonna hang out with his family. He just won Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Did you see that
Also,
speech?
shout out to Big Wit, Walter Payton Man of the Year. Awesome speech. Did you see the clip of him talking to Odell?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Like after the game, it was after the
Unbelievable.
NFC Championship.
Oh yeah, he's like,
he's
we're
like,
each one of them.
yeah,
Each
we're
one of
gonna
them
give him
things.
shiny
Yeah.
things, yeah.
unbelievable. Shout out to Big Wit.
Shout out Big Will. Let's get him on the show.
Yeah, another one.
Come
That'd be
on,
cool.
man.
Great.
Big
That'd
Will.
be wonderful. That'd be wonderful. Also, last thing, because I'm starving.
What's wrong?
What's for lunch brought to you
Is
by
it Dozy
Dozy
again?
Place.
Let's go.
It's not gonna be Dozy again, huh? Dozy Place. Valentine's Day in Baton Rouge,
Big Doze Day, huh?
big local restaurant day. For sure.
True.
No? I'm
I was beating you there.
Mm,
Showing you, I'm
yeah.
flexing my
Oh,
muscle, dude. I got
okay.
this thing.
You got the thing going.
You got
So
a taste of this. Yeah.
I don't know. What's for lunch? What are y'all feeling? I think I'm feeling a sandwich today. I'm feeling a sandwich.
I've been on a hiatus with,
Bread.
obviously, always. But
This
my
guy.
guy, Jimmy John.
You don't like Jimmy John?
Well, that's,
Jimmy's
I
John's.
took a stand because this man's out here killing elephants and rhinoceros and
Right.
you know. But he
Right.
said he quit.
I don't want Jimmy John. I don't want Jimmy John. Jimmy John's out.
Jersey Mike.
Ingus.
Ingus. I never had
Never-
Ingus.
I've never had
I'm an
Ingus.
American market guy.
Ingus.
Do you go steak?
Double steak.
Oh, this guy.
Never. I only get the
I
clean.
go the large double steak.
I've never had the
Big
steak
body.
sandwich
Look at his
there.
face right
All right,
now.
You do it
Ingus.
today?
Is that
Ingus
what
it
it
is.
Yes, it is.
Ingus today.
Ingus it is.
Ingus it
Steak
is.
all
Ingus it
around.
is.
Oh, okay.
Ingus is steak sandwich all around. Ingus. What's for
Okay.
lunch? Brought to you by
Double meat.
Dozy Place. We're going Ingus. All about local restaurants. You gotta go local. Don't go give me the corporate bullshit. We're going local.
Jimmy
Local.
John's.
You gotta hear the Jimmy
This guy,
John's.
No, I was just saying. I was
Jimmy
getting this on,
John's.
I was
Lloyd's
getting
going
this on the
Hollywood
right
on
track. No, fuck Jimmy.
He got
We're
his
gonna
neck
give y'all. We're gonna let
sucked
y'all
in
get out.
Hollywood.
Lloyd always tries to get me to go till 1 o'clock, but
We almost got there.
12:45, 12:46. We're gonna give you some time off. We're gonna go get some preps. Go get your flowers. Go get your last minute reservations, candies, whatever you need for Valentine's Day. Go get it done. But we are out. This is Mik'd Up. Monday, February 14th. Brought to you by Sterling Automotive. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for tuning in. Wednesday's going to be a big show. Friday's going to be a monster show.
Numbies.
Subscribe, follow, share, tell all of your friends, tell everybody about it. Going live from Fred's. Early tailgating, Friday, drinking, shots, whatever you want. We got it.
Beer.
Subscribe so you can actually get into the show. Peace.
Peace.
Peeps.
Always have to get the last word.
Last clap.